to Major Tom. And of course, here right in time for a commercial, because of course. Bit by bit, huh? We should be going. We should be good. Should be live. Should be going live. Should be at some point. If YouTube wants to work, that'd be so nice. Where we go? Are we back yet? No, we gotta wait 6 more seconds because for some reason YouTube likes to wait 30 seconds. And we should be going live right about now. Maybe. I don't know. Cool. There we go. I think we're live now. We should be live. We should be. Should be live. Live. There we go. Oh, we did it. Okay, we did it. Sorry about that. It took a while to wait for the Bears game to end too, because if they blew it, I got to do different things in there. But the Bears were able to pull off that win. That got close though. That got real close. All right, so we got 4 penalties so far. We got a 7-7 ball game. The Chiefs just got the ball back. It's been a good game so far. We are here. We are steering us off a cliff. Cal, thank you very much for the membership. Let me just upload this here. Stefan Atura, 80 points in 2 weeks, 0 wins. I give up. Yep. It's like if you had Joe Burrow. There's basically no difference at this point. All right, let's put this at 4. Flacco's trying to get a Hail Mary going, but the Bears did the smart thing and they brought some pressure. So that was good. I wish I took a dump. I did not. I just recorded the Packers and Panthers reaction video, so Johnny's going to be editing that. That should be out within an hour or so. Oh, how we doing? 13-3 Rams? Yeah. I cost you your survival league? Yeah, I was out there playing. Coral, appreciate the membership. Thank you. JX with a hundo! Boop, boop. Saying, Lich King looks to his left, pull up a stool, young Prince. Barkeep, 2 whiskeys. Prince looking defeated, make that 5. 2 beers and a slice of stinky cheese. The 2 Titans just sat, drinking their terrible day away and waiting for Thanksgiving. I know, Lions fans can't even say anything. They lost to JJ McCarthy and the Vikings. It's just, we're just sitting here sad, defeated. The Bears and Vikings are the ones that are happy this week. This goes against the natural order of things. This is not how things are supposed to be. But, of course, here we are. We'll see you on Thanksgiving. We got the Eagles next Monday. Jackson Tura Broncos took the Chiefs Devil Magic this year. Yeah, I saw that run too by Bo Nix. B-Dog with a Tura Broncos win. Looking forward to GPS on Monday. Justify sad cheesehead noises indeed. Coffee to fire. Tom, make the Packers stop hurting me. I really don't like this team. Dude, it's just you never know what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolates, but sometimes you just get poop. Ray Ventura, Bears cannot win the division, right? It'd be pretty funny. Let's just be honest. It would be very funny. It'd be pretty funny. Because right now, they're still in 3rd place? Yeah, they're in 3rd place still. Okay. Staff with a fire. Is it just me or the early window of the game was on drugs? Like the scriptwriter hit Wildflower Stash. Apparent freaking fracking lead. That game was crazy, though, Cincinnati and Chicago. Mahomes under a lot of pressure gets sacked at the 30. Excuse me. Going to bring up 2nd down. Nicely done there by that Bills defense. Bringing him down. This Bills defense looked a lot better against the Carolina Panthers last week. At least they were able to stop the Panthers. But they're going to bring down Mahomes for a sack. Adrian fired. Good to see you for games 2 of 3. Also, surprised Atlanta looked decent this week after a bad outing. It is the epitome of a week-to-week league. It really is. 2nd and 16 after the sack. 12-11 left to go in the half. I'll give you a time sync after this play. They're taking a while. Oh, there we go. Takes the snap. Mahomes has time. Fires over the middle. Caught enough for a 1st down into Bills territory. And that is Rashee Rice with the Chiefs. 1st down. 11:55. 54. 11:53. And hold on. Went to a highlight. I'll give you another one in a moment. 8-0 to fire. Gonna be a rough week. Dodgers win World Series. Packers lose. Just found out I had to work 6 days straight this week. That is despair. Negative fires. Panthers fans keep pounding, but you see in the NFC Championship. Alex Atura, the Bears Pope said extra prayers, and God answered. Apparently he did. That game had like 8 lead changes? Freaking wild, man. Carter Atura, I heard Kraft. I haven't seen what the actual thing is. I haven't been online. Hold on, once quick handoff here. Kareem Hunt, who's going to get a 1st down and more, picks up about 15 yards to the 31, and that's going to be another 1st down for the Chiefs. Let's see. I know that he said it wasn't good. All right, the fear is that he tore his ACL. Yeah, LaFleur said it didn't look good. That apparently is, yeah. So Ian said 26 minutes ago, the fear heading into the MRI is that he tore his ACL, which would just be freaking brutal, man. So, not good. 10:51 handoff gets nothing. Gonna lose 2 yards back to their 35. And that, yeah, he's going absolutely nowhere. And that was gonna be number 26 for the Chiefs. I don't even have him on my roster. Who the heck was that? Was that 26? Hold on. Hold the phone. Who was that? Is that a backup guy you have on there? Devin, the Broncos survive Houston 18-15, 7-2. How about them Broncos? And so now, ball's on the 35-yard line. It's 2nd and 12. 10:15 left to go in the half. Takes a snap is Mahomes. Has some time and fires down the left side. Overthrown, looking for Noah Gray. Going to be incomplete. All right, so nothing there. Shy guy to fire. So the curse wheel works, I guess. That's good to know. So admit the Packers and Lions lost. I'm glad I didn't put any money on it. Vermillion to fire. Tom, sorry about the Packers. There's been some weird games. Like some teams win that shouldn't have won. Yeah, I mean, dude, the Colts got their ass kicked by the freaking Steelers. They just kept turning the freaking ball over. Ufio, they fire. McCaskey should pay for all of Chicago's blood pressure meds because what the F was that? Agreed. Comic, both of those NFC North games sure were something today. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. 3rd and 12, 10:09 to go in the half. Ball's on the 35 of Buffalo. Takes the snap. Mahomes fires to the right side. Going to be caught. Xavier Worthy, unless he dropped it at the end there. I think they're saying it's a catch, but he's still going to be shy of the first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. 10:01, 10, 9:59, 58, 57, 56, 9:55 to go. And here comes Butker. Tim with a fire from the producers. A smash hit. Is this a catch? Comes a brand new game ready to take the league by storm. Are they good? ZJ, Tom, how the hell do you all lose to the Panthers? Happy the Pats won after a messy performance by How's Maya in the zoo? Bengals D is a war crime. Yes, it is. Maya was at the game today for her first regular season Packers game. So that's how that's going. It's not great. All right, 4th and 5 here. There's a stoppage here. Let's see what we got. Hold on, we're waiting here. Okay. Dude, that Bears game, I was watching at the end. I thought the game was over. Samuel with a 5 and the spirit of Fran Tarkenton smiling down on the Vikings today. That's a big win for Minnesota, man. I did not think that they had a shot against the Lions. That's a big, big win. Yeah, we got a timeout here. Throw to fire. I must disagree with JJ beat the Lions, although he played well. It was that D-line that beat the Lions. A lot of pressure and stopped the run. Hey, listen, still was able to get some touchdowns. Astro to fire. Is Perna the only clickbait team who won? No, Tree won too, because the Steelers beat the freaking Colts. They beat the freaking Colts, man. What the hell's going on? Man, they fire. My Vikings won. I don't know what to do with my hands, Tom. Big win. Van Ginkel makes a difference. Labyrinth the tour. Michael Williams may have injured his ACL. Oh, that's not good, man. That's not good. All right, so Butker here with 9:31 left to go. The Bills did call a timeout. I'll adjust that in a second. It's a 46-yard attempt. The kick is up. It's right down Broadway. It is good. And so the Chiefs take the lead 10-7. So let's put this here. And 1. Yeah, I mean, I'll do a Packers post game too. The reaction is getting edited right now. Shout out Johnny Barks. As long as this game ends enough time between now and Sunday Night Football, I'll get that out around Sunday Night Football. But good God, what a horrible day for the Packers, man. It was a bad day. You know, you got to give credit to the Panthers and Rico. Jesse Fires checking on Brother Grossi next week, my friend. Back to winning. That's the hope. Bob Latour just here to say, phew. Dude, if the Bears lost that game, I thought that game was so far done. We're on commercial, not missing anything. I thought it was completely... The fact that the Bears almost scored 50 points is absolutely outrageous. Like, truly outrageous. But it was back-to-back touchdowns, man. It's freaking wild. Just so... It's freaking good. Oh, God, I love it. Because they went 3-0, right? I came to the tour. I can't even drink my pain away because I'm 18. That's all right. You got time in your life. Straight to fiver. Hey, Tom, the Broncos have now won 6 straight and are 7-2. Don't know how to feel, but sorry, Strouds, we got a streak. What is scriptwriter smoking? Whatever it is, I want it. I would like it in my life. Oxford of tenor. I hope this Green Bay team doesn't make the playoffs. We don't deserve it. Losing to 2 of the top 10 worst teams in the NFL. No more positivity. This team sucks. They deserve all the anger and criticism. So none of the other wins count. Just want to be clear here. None of them all count. Because we could do both. We could say, wow, this was a really bad performance and not throw the baby out with the bathwater. Do both. Mara, the tour need to talk about it. That's what the reaction video's for. Adam 279, the Bears-Bengals, best college game I've seen in a while. Andre with a tour. Cincinnati brings me pain. F in the chat. This is not what a fire. Tom, do you understand how many people congratulate me when we scored the second touchdown? I told them to just wait. I hate that I know my team. Fair. Very, very fair. Jackson, I already know what the power rankings opening will be, and we do not know. We do not know who's good. We do not. Greg with a tenner. Saw Bears-Bengals. It was 41-42. Thought it was another loss until I hear you say how crazy the win was. Saw the winning throw and touchdown. Yeah, how? 47-42 that game ended. Absolutely insane. And I can't wait for scripted. They just make it more and more difficult. Phantom would have said, right now you're the favorite for punishment on this week's clickbait. Best hope is Scoot's boys lose to the Cardinals tomorrow. Zest with a tour. The true evil empire has returned. Go Patriots. Suter, well. Luca's on top of the NFC. Now we have a second bye week next week. Eagles run the league. Back on top once again, Philadelphia. Mike with a fire. Thank you for not trashing the Panthers after your team lost. Was told my team is terrible, will not make the playoffs. Go, Tom, go. I mean, listen, Bryce Young did not have a good game, but their defense did enough, and their game plan was give the ball to Rico, and guess what? It worked. Like, they've beaten other teams with that before, too. Returns to the 20, to the 25, is going to get to the 31, and it'll be Buffalo's turn now. And, is that ball out? No, okay. They're just pushing and shoving and all that great stuff. No, but, dude, like, they came in with a game plan, and because the past 2 weeks, they've been giving it to Hubbard a whole bunch, and that hasn't been working out. They got blown out last week, and look, they're like, let's just give it to our best player on offense, and it worked out. Sebastian Ventura Stroud's going to be pissed. Go Broncos. It came with a fiver. Better see the Vikings on your power rankings. Brother, they ain't going up. They'll be at least an honorable mention. I don't know if they're going to be in the top 10, but Rachel with a tour. Come on, Chiefs, let's get this win. Ball's on the 30. Their own I formation. And Allen under center is going to play action. Has a lot of time. Is just going to shuffle pass it across the 45 to the 48. That is going to be a Bills first down. Nicely done. That was a good improvised play there by Josh Allen, getting something out of what it looks like he could have ran for a little bit, but getting a big-time play there instead, and that's going to be Hawes there with the grab for 18 yards. MG to fire with the Colts losing. Tennessee cannot be eliminated next week. They were in danger of it. That's kind of incredible. Good for the Titans, man. Good for the Titans. And now ball is on their own 48. Play action again. And Allen dumps that off. Going to be caught to the 50 and knocked down at the 46 of Kansas City. That is Shavers there with a nice grab for 7 yards. Adam Tucson, get a wind machine for scriptwriter. Cody with a 20. The O-line played like cheeks, a single TD and 2 field goals. The week-to-week inconsistency has to stop. I don't know if the Packers are overlooking middling teams. The crapshoot of what the version of the Packers you're going to get. You're 100% correct, my friend. The lack of consistency has been the most infuriating thing all season. Bengals on tour. Tom, I'm so sorry. Christian with fire. Sorry what happened to your Packers. Feels good to see my Panthers finally be a competent organization again. Been a long time coming. And off here, and that's James Cook across the 40, going to get to the 37, and that is Bills. First down once again. Yes, I'll be live for Sunday Night Football, too. Brady Turner, let's go Chiefs, although Buffalo Wings are good. It's going to be a holding call on the Bills, so this one is going to be coming back, erasing that James Cook run there. Ryan Day Tour, as Bears fan, we won, and I'm still angry. No, so what happened to the Chargers? Titans good? Dude, in the beginning, yeah, they were putting them to the test, and the Titans hung around in that game. But I know Herbert, he had an interception. Was that the only? Yeah, that was the only turnover. So, I mean, there were 7 penalties from the freaking Titans, too. They definitely didn't play their best game, but they hung around. Got to give them some credit. See, lovely to fire. Sorry for the Packers loss. Tucker may have torn his ACL. But Steelers 9-8 still on the schedule. Rooting for the Bills now. Yeah, dude, the Tucker Kraft loss is just horrendously bad. Horrendously. And now ball is on their own 44. Allen, good protection, has some time, is still standing in the pocket, fires, caught to the 40, 35, it's a foot race, 25-20, to the 15-10, and is going to get down to the 7. Dalton Kincaid will be first and goal for the Bills. First down. Poor pause and fire. Maya, Tom, what's that big package on the porch? Don't worry, it's just a wind machine. Tax write-off. It's true. Tax write-off. Richard heard about Kraft. Damn, my Colts too. Ozone with Terry, it's wrong and hurts something deep in my heart to root for the Chiefs. We need the Bills to lose. Confused Pats fan. Ball's inside the 10 at the 8. Handoff here and is going up the gut. Is going to be inside the 5 to around the 3. Going to bring up second and goal with 6:55, 54, 6:53, 52, 51, 6:50 for your time sync. All right, fire. First time watching a Chiefs game in a while. Completely forgot how much the commentators glaze Mahomes, even when he's off the field. Thankfully, I watch all these on mute. Handoff again, gonna get it, and it's a touchdown! Nicely done. And look, they're doing a little buffalo leap there. We had that first. We should have trademarked it. And that is going to be Ty Johnson with the Bills touchdown for the go-ahead score. 0-2. Do you want the Packers trade for Lamine? No, I'm good. All right. We'll see. I just hope that Eagles game is good. Again, it's just you don't know what team you're going to freaking see next week. And that's the frustrating thing. The offense, like the defense was not great today, don't get me wrong, especially the run defense. But that team did more than enough. Like that defense did enough to win that game. The offense was just pitiful. All right, so now with 6:39 to go, here comes the extra point. It is up, and it is good. We got a 4-point game. Yeah, just pause me, Terry. It happens. It happens. All right, let's go to 14. Rocco and Terry. Not sure why people are so down on Green Bay as a Chiefs fan. Remember losing against lower tier teams the same season as a Super Bowl win. Love your attitude with the Packers. Go Pack and go Chiefs. It's a long season, man. And again, like I understand the reaction from Packers fans. We're on commercial. Because again, once you trade for Micah Parsons, the expectations are this team needs to be contending for a Super Bowl. And so when they struggle against teams that they're anticipated to beat, or they lose to teams that they're supposed to, right? They're going to get a whole bunch of crap. And so I understand it, but again, it's a long season, man. Like, again, I always go back to the Rams. They won the Super Bowl, and they didn't win a single freaking game in the month of November. So, it's just, we gotta wait. They just gotta fix some things. Michael defied to my fellow Lions fan and Packers fans. Chicago ends up winning the division. I think the only honorable out for us is Ritual Sabuka. Yeah, I agree. I'm with Tura. Bears Vikings 2 could determine a playoff spot. Jesse to fire. Can a team on a bye move up in the power rankings asking for a friend? Yes, they can. Yeah, the Steelers did it. Nick with a fire. The Bears game was insane. It really was. That Bears-Bengals, the amount of lead changes was wild. Tell what the tour Stroud got a concussion. Yeah, that's what it sounded bad from the chat. William Tour will scriptwriter have a Bounty Gate reference? We'll see. Timothy Tour, my Pats nearly blew it. Scary game to watch, but they got it done. Next, quick with a fire. Achieved optimal outcome. Falcons look solid on offense and defense, but still lost or closer to dumping the coaches and front office. Closer and closer. Yeah, Stroud getting hurt sucks. Yeah, 8 lead changes, Victor. It's freaking wild, man. Is next Monday night a must-win? No, but they have to look good. Like, they have to be competitive against the Eagles, or it's going to be problematic. We're not at must-win territory yet, but... Of course, should you the Colts fans right now? No expectations going to this year and freaking out over today's loss. Yeah. Bob with a terror. Tom, too young to have a heart attack every time Bears play. Very fair. Very, very fair. I'm right with you. Joey to fire. Kraft's out really sucks. Just got to stop with idiotic penalties and inconsistent offense. Agreed. James Fire. All hail Drake May. Go Patriots. Nate with 49ers back in your power rankings? I don't think so after beating the Giants, but... We'll see. I gotta see what things look like. So we'll see how all the teams finish out the week. Adam, all NFC North playoff run is still possible. It is true. All right, we're coming back to this ball game 2. It's been a good game so far. No shocker there. Every time these two teams meet, it's usually a good game. Am I gonna stream the trade deadline? No, I'll make videos if something crazy happens, or I'll go live if I need to. The Packers will not fire Matt LaFleur. No. Hammer the Fire. Lions fans really starting to hate John Morton. We lost coming off our last 3 buys. Well, it's going to be recovered here inside the 10, return to the 15-20, and is going to get to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, and is going to get brought down at the 41. A really nice return there for the Chiefs. 6:31 to go in the half. Bears in the power rankings? No, they'll probably get an honorable mention maybe, but... Exactly. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. We still got all these games left to play, folks. So we gotta see. We got games tomorrow. We got games today. We got all the games. So I don't do power rankings until Tuesday. Sunday Night Football is the Commanders and Seahawks. Pierre, appreciate you. Thank you. All right, so now ball's on their own 40. Mahomes in shotgun is going to hand that ball off, running right up the gut, and is going to get to around the 48. It's to be a gain of 8. Alex Ventura is a Bears fan. I aged 30 more years today. Football has been changed. It has been changed. Who gets the ball at half? Good question. The Chiefs do, because the Bills got an opening drive touchdown. The Exeter Skull Vikings 2-0 in the NFC North. Hey, big win. So now 6 minutes left to go in the half. It is 2nd and 3, so they gave him a gain of 7 there. And let's see what we got here. Mahomes in shotgun. Kareem Hunt lined up to his right, sends a man in motion, takes a snap. Dumps it off here, and it's going to be caught, and it's going to be a first down. Gets across the 45 to around the 44 for number 4, and that is Rashee Rice. Yeah, right now, Raiders are winning against the Jaguars 6-0. Rams beating up on the Saints 20-3. 5:35 left to go in the half. Brock Bowers, yeah, him being back, that's a huge addition there to that offense. There's another target to throw to, right? He's a damn good player. William with a 20 time. Do you know Caleb Williams has 1 receiving TD while Matthew Golden has 0? Just food for thought. That Bengals game was the only time in my 27 years I've seen a Bears QB make a throw like that to win. Hey, there you go. Caleb Williams, if it doesn't work out as a QB, could always be a receiver. And now Mahomes rolling out to his right on 1st and 10 with 5:05 to go, and he's just going to chuck this one away incomplete. 5:03 to go. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. Christian Tour, we're getting 50 dropped on us by Philly. We'll see. Tomorrow's Kraft's birthday. Dude, it's rough time for birthdays. It was Love's birthday today. I know that they're hoping that, that it's not an ACL, but it's just, oof. Ghosted, yeah, that's what they were worried about going in, that he tore his ACL, but I didn't get a confirmation yet. Brian Fire Rice so fast. How do you get caught leaving the scene? Thomas, got to do a Bears-Bengals fan reaction. Might run 15 minutes, though. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have time today just because I'm streaming 3 and just did the Packers fan reaction. I got to do Packers postgame after this, so that's the only problem with streaming 3 games. Hands it off there and is going to be to the 40. Pickups about 5, I don't know, looks like maybe like 6 yards. That's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Let's see, ATO of the tour. The beach ball was innocent time. It was. Neuros with a tour. K. Booty on my first week, having him in fantasy football. All right, so 4:37 left to go in the half. And it's 3rd down and 3. They are getting loud there. The Buffalo faithful. Under 4.5 minutes to go in the half. Will with a fire. Steelers D last week. Where'd he go? This week, 5 turnovers, world beaters. Full on Jekyll and Hyde. And Steelers going to Super Bowl. Week to week, my friend. Throws to the right side and nearly intercepted. It's going to be incomplete. And hold on, we got laundry. Also to fire yet another masterclass game called by Matt LaFleur. Love calling screenplays without proper blocking. 20 times we have speed to beat defenses downfield. Yeah, I mean, it was just all around. I mean, there was nothing good on offense today. It was all bad. Love was not good. The blocking was atrocious. The play calling was bad. The turnovers were bad. And it's going to be on the Chiefs, but I think they're just going to decline it. It's a legal formation because that's going to bring up 4th down. Warren at fire. Crazy Sunday so far. Sorry your pack lost. Denver's win streak has been a weird thing to see, sort of like my Chiefs' improbable ugly wins last year. Max Stewart, 2025 only year. 2 times Vikings, Bears won, Packers lost. Dale to fire. Michael Williams on the 49ers potential torn ACL. Yeah, dude, it sucks, man. It sucks. Not freaking good. All right, so 4:15 left to go in the half, and it's 4th and 3, and the Chiefs offense staying on the field. Late for the tours. How many screens do you think Luke Getsy will see? All of them. All of them. And let's see. It looks like we have a stoppage here. 4th and 3. John, you still feel good about the Pack versus Broncos game? I think it's going to be a tough game. Going up against good defense. Ryan, Lions, Packers, we're both trash. HSV with the tour prayers for Kraft. I know they're thinking torn ACL. That's the biggest loss of the day, man. I mean, like, you lose against the Panthers. It sucks. But yeah, to lose Tucker Kraft, and it looks like if it's the ACL, it's going to be for the season. It freaking just sucks. It sucks a lot. All right, so they call a timeout here. We'll have both streams going. I hopefully internet will be upgraded by then. I hope that it gives me that option. I hope to be streaming with Perna, so. All right, 4:15 to go, and the Bills defense, even after that timeout, they still look like they are all out of whack here. They're just getting into formation. Vicky Utura, Purple Incarnation is saying, make Kitty go ow. All right, Cam Little, 68-yard kick. Good for Cam Little. And takes the snap, fires, and it's going to be broken up. Great defense there. And on 4th down, it's going to be a turnover on downs. Very nicely done by that Bills defense. It's knocked away by Cole Bishop, and it's going to be Bills football. Nicely done. Yeah, Mahomes tried to get the quick play out. That was Bishop. Nicely done. Miranda, he is on vacation. Papa Grossi on vacation. Rebel, I mean, so what I was told is that they're going to go up to 400 megabytes, which if that's the case, I have like 25 or 35 right now, so it would be a significant upgrade. It would be really, really nice. But I'm going to check right now just to double check here. By the way, folks, we got over 4,700 people in here. Appreciate you. Apologies for missing the first quarter. I had to record the Packers fan reaction video, which should be out within an hour or so. And by the way, folks, we're just hit 920,000 subs. I appreciate the hell out of you. I want to do this. We are 80K away. Richard, too, we have a new kicking record, 68 yards. Let's go, Cam Little. He hit that 70-yarder, right, in the preseason. That's pretty nuts. Let me do this. I have to text Johnny real quick, too. So Cam Little, 68-yard field goal is a new record. That's pretty awesome. I mean, Cam Little, Gracie hit that 71, if I'm not mistaken. That was him. Okay, emailed you, updated, and screen. Okay. Yeah, let me see if I can find anything here about Tucker Kraft. Cam Little. Okay. Nope, that's not what I want. Please stop. Thank you. Yeah, I got a new record, 68-yarder. Damn, man. That's pretty dope. All right, let's see. 68-yarder. Titans not shopping Calvin Ridley. Joe Alt is thought to have suffered another high ankle sprain. Oh, my God, man. And then Aaron Jones got an AC joint sprain. Yeah, it just says the fear is into the MRI that Tucker Kraft tore his ACL. Brother, that's so bad. Freaking sucks, man. Sucks so hard. He's been having a phenomenal season. Oh, God. Not good. Not good. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, hopefully there's a miracle and it's not the case, but I don't know. Yeah, there's been a lot of injuries today. That just sucks, man. That sucks. It's the most unfortunate part of the game. All right, we'll see if Luke Musgrave can take over. So Zach Odatura, a little 68-yarder. Alex Odatura, Scary Terry wanted a trade. Where does he go? I don't think he's getting traded because they gave him a new contract. He's not going anywhere. And hands that ball off, and that's going to be Cook across the 50. Is going to get inside the 45 at the 43 for another Bills. First down. Let's go. Hey, GG's, Chris. Rico was great today. He really was. Yeah, McManus, there's going to be some conversations. Bio to fire. That 68-yard field goal had enough leg for 75. King Witter, how do you view the Lions and Packers right now? I mean, the Lions lost to a division rivalry, so it hurts a little bit more. Or rival, so it hurts a little bit more. But the Panthers were a team I thought that the Packers should have been able to beat. But they didn't. Panthers outplayed them on the ground. So, made a difference. So, they're both going to be dropping in the power rankings now. Handoff here, and is going to be a gain of about 2-ish yards to the 42 of Kansas City. The question that I really have is not necessarily on the Lions. The question actually is about the Vikings. The Vikings with Van Ginkel back, obviously defense is looking good, but are they going to start to potentially go on a run? That's what I am more curious about. JJ to fire. Rough, tough loss for your Packers. They gave the game away. Schedule doesn't get any easier, so hopefully they bounce back. G7 Tour, do you imagine the Packers go tight end shopping? I mean, they'll rock with Musgrave, I think, and potentially give him just those tight end 1 reps. I don't know if they're going to go for another one, to be honest with you. 2nd and 7, 2:51 to go in the half. Allen in shotgun. Shakir in motion with a back lined up to his left. Takes the snap and dumps it off to Shakir. He's going to get across the 40 and gets to around the 37, gain of about maybe 5. Stored at the tour. Lions lost Mahogany to a broken leg. Oof. Justin, what they fire is the upgrade dual speed or just download. ISPs love to keep it vague. Increase your download, keep the same upload. Oh, trust me, I know. It's supposed to be upload. We'll see if it actually happens. Caesar Atura, ugly uniforms mean guaranteed loss. Sammy Tom, want to say you rock. Provide countless hours of free entertainment and raising millions for charity. You deserve all the flowers. Hey, Sammy, that's very kind of you. I appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you. It was very, very kind. Zev, I have Johnny Rockford creates the scoreboards. He crushes them every single week. All right, so now it is the 2-minute warning. It'll bring up 3rd and 3 for the Bills, but they are going to take a little break here. We're going on commercial. 2-minute warning. Yeah, no worries, Ev. No worries. I want off this injury train. Yeah, dude. Dude, it just sucks. I love Tucker Kraft, too. It sucks. So, We'll see. But yeah, folks, appreciate the hell out of you. Feel free to like and subscribe. It's free, supports this channel. We run a free channel over here. We have for nearly 11 years. And you're going to have no sponsors here, no midstream ads, none of that stuff. Not trying to sell you anything. And we are 817 subs away from 921. Let's go. Let's go. Christopher, yeah, it was just bad. I mean, it was bad all around. They got no pressure on Bryce Young, which I think was the most surprising thing, especially that offensive line. Joe with a fiver saying, invite Seth Rollins to meet the Bengals coaches, front office, and defense so he can burn it down. Andrew, how's he do it? How does Taylor keep his job? I have to know. I have to know. Red Sox, appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Yep, looks like the Saints just scored a touchdown with less than 10 seconds left to go in the half. Right now, it's 6-3, Raiders over Jacksonville. HV3 to tour. NFC North's up for grabs. I think any team can win. It's just going to be very interesting for the Vikings. Very, very interesting for the Vikings. I use Streamlabs OBS for streaming purposes, and then it just hooks up to YouTube, Zev. All right, so yeah, Saints scored a TD, so that's a 10-point game now, down 10-20 against the Rams. Those are the only other two games that are going on right this second. But yeah, it was a wild, I think I got 3 wrong in the first window, because I got the Packers game wrong, I got the Colts game wrong, and then I got the Lions game wrong. I think it was 3, right? Yeah, I'm 6-3. Well, if I kind of wild, Steelers squeezed more juice out of Rodgers than expected, but then that defense, hot one week, goes to the next. Hey, Schneider with the fire, Green Bay helmets, terrible! Yeah, the leather ones are kind of whatever. Xavier Turret, Eagles win the bye week. I think so. I think they do. Again, we're on commercial right now. So let's see, where am I right now on the graph? I'm in 160th place. Okay. Sure with a fire. Honestly, insane season thus far. Usually you can tell who the top teams are at this point. Feels like all the teams are still in the race for number 1. Yeah, man, it's all over the place. It truly, truly is. So, I mean, the Eagles, I think right now, because those last 2 wins that they've had have been like really good wins, and you've seen the run game come back. Jalen Hurts has played really well. So, yeah, they're going to be first in the league, not only in the NFC, but they're also going to be first in the power rankings. But Asmodeus with a terror. Love the Vikings win. Glad the Pack lost. Not happy they lost Kraft, though. Want to see the Packers Vikings when they're both at peak, not whoever hobbles in less broken. Very fair. Very, very fair. Game with a 5 is bad after the Broncos win. I still don't know who's good or not. Yeah, keep up the good work. Dude, they're going up against a good defense, too. Dumps it off on 3rd and 2, and that's Shakir, who's going to pick up 3. That's enough for a first down outside the 2-minute warning. But you know what, though? The good news is for the Broncos is that they went up against a really bad defense in the Cowboys. They blew them out of the water. And then they went up against a really good defense and were still able to pull off a win. You know? 160th in Pick'ems. Maverick with a fire straight up. Let's go, Buffalo. Echo a tour. Week 8. We still don't know who's on top. It's week 9. Teddy with a fire. Which is the tighter race? NFC North or NFC West? I feel like it's the North. So. All right. 1:45 to go. And the Chiefs did call their first time out. All right. So let's go here. Game into how Cam Little hit that 60-yard field. It seems like he had plenty of leg, too. Plenty of leg. How long have you been streaming? Since the beginning, usually. Like, I was right after the first touchdown in the second quarter. So, the Pope made a call. Definitely did. All right, so 14-10 right now. The Bills are marching. Let's see what we got. All right, let's put this here. I don't know why I closed out this tab. Okay, so now inside the 35 of the 33, I formation. Allen under center. The game next week is going to be difficult, man. It was going to be difficult regardless if they won this game or not. Play action. Allen fires deep down the right sideline. Got it past the secondary and is going to step out of bounds around the 5-yard line. And that is going to be a big-time Bills first down. A really nice throw there by Josh Allen. That's Dawson Knox who got behind the secondary. And it's going to bring up first and goal. How much time is left? I think it was like 150. Right around 150. And now, first and goal, 143 left to go in this half. It's been a good game so far, and the Bills, they're moving. Real fake. Appreciate you. Thank you. Love the short video about the wind gusts. It was pretty funny. 143 to go. Ball's on the 3. And handoff to Cook, who's going up the gut. And is he in? Did he get down? They're saying he's down at the 1. Down at the 1. All right. Gonna bring up 2nd and goal, 90 seconds to go, and I believe the Chiefs just called their 2nd timeout. Yes, they are playing in the Bill Stadium. Yes. Okay, there goes that. Danny to fire Tom. Sorry about the pack. At least the Broncos also look mess, so you and Perna can suffer together. Go Pack, go, and go Bo. Please win Bills. Hey, Broncos did what they were supposed to do, man. They got to win. KTO, so gutted from last night. 2 outs away. Still a fantastic season for the Jays. We'll be back. Oh, dude. I mean, you got to be heartbroken if you're a Jays fan, but what a series. What a freaking series. It was so freaking good. It was just great baseball, man. So the Chiefs did call their 2nd timeout. They're going to have 1 remaining. Let me see. I want to see if Cook was actually down. Where's that knee? It looks like, honestly, he's on a defender. Hold on. Did he ever go down? Depends on if that knee... I don't know if he's ever down. He is on top of a defender and then reaches it across. That's close to a touchdown. They're not going to look at it, apparently. But it looked like that could go either way. 1:35 to go, and Allen is going to sneak in. And is he in? Let's see. I think they're marking him shy again. Allen did not want to risk it and reach the ball over. Let's bring up 3rd and goal. Out of all the teams in the NFC North, which team do you think is the biggest rival to the Packers? Right now, currently in 2025, it's the Lions. Jonathan's here waiting for the MLB scriptwriter vid. If I had time, I'd do it. If I could, I would. All right, so Allen, I don't think, they were trying to push him over. Oh, that's close. It's close. Yeah, Cam Little. That looks like a touchdown, too. It depends on when they blew it dead. I'm watching on mute, so I don't know. That looks like the tip of the ball, is close. Growth they tour is possible next year. You're streaming the MLB World Series. Maybe not all of it, just because, again, especially if it's happening during times where there's football on. So that's kind of a problem. But I would like to. Picks would have fire over, under, 9.5. Tush pushes next week. Don't know if it's a good line, but that's the first number I thought of. It might be under, but it could be over. They're going to give him a touchdown. They're giving Josh Allen that touchdown there, as they should. Yep, he's over. Right there, he's over. So nice job on Allen, too. He's holding on to that ball for dear freaking life, man. So it is a touchdown, Bills. I picked the Chiefs to win this game, but right now it has been the Bills who are looking pretty damn good. Before I change this, let's see here. Yeah, they left 1:33 left to go, so there's plenty of time. Kick is up. It's good. Well, if NFL season's wild, games slipping like brunch pancakes, feel like Hollywood's writing script. Best season in years. It's fun. It's definitely fun. Not when my team loses, but it's it really, you just never freaking know from week to week, man. You never know. Of course they're going to go to a commercial with 1:33 left. Of course. 78 rushing TD is a new record. Josh Allen's that guy. He is. We're on commercial, so you're not missing anything at the moment. SV, this week's been crazy. All of them are game of the week. This whole year is wild. Yeah, it feels like after last week where it was kind of a little bit of a downer, right? Because you had a bunch of blowouts and there was really only one close game, and it was the Bengals and the Jets. They put together some crazy damn games today. They really did. G-Lo probably not, just because it's a timing issue, because I'm streaming all 3 games. So after this, if I have time in the middle, I'm going to have to do the Packers post game, so I'm not going to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to go to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning instead. Dean, if I could have fiber, I would pay a king's ransom for it, but there is no fiber. No fiber. No, it was a touchdown. It was. Best week? I don't know if it's the best week, but it's been really good. Alex Otura, the way of it, Bills win regular, not playoffs. Vanessa Otura, what Broncos are kind of good. GPS Bowl. Soon. Leaving Lambeau Field, Patrick. Yep. Just a terrible offensive game, man. It was just awful. Just not good at all. And, dude, the Colts losing today to the Steelers. Didn't see that one coming. Didn't see the Lions losing to the Falcons. Crazy freaking scorers in the NFL this week, man. It's pretty darn nuts. Mahomes right now, only 4 for 10, 57 yards, got sacked once. Josh Allen, 15 for 17, 176, a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown. Also sacked once. James Cook already getting things going, though, 11 for 64. So that's pretty good. Lions did not lose to the Falcons. No, Lions lose to the Vikings. Did I say Falcons? Sorry. Did I say Falcons? Apologies. Australia they fire. By the way, Tom, if you need info for the Stroud scripted, that heavy hit on CJ initially had a flag throw for roughness, but got picked up afterwards. Got it. Did I say Falcons? Didn't even realize it. Sorry about that. So it was no flag, you're saying. Jess, any thoughts on CM Punk belt? That match was hot freaking garbage. So, good for Punk. I can't be less interested right now. Mr. King with Daytira way too early, but he got Pats Bucks. I might lean Buccaneers. I might. But it should be a good game. Flag, then picked up. Thank you. I appreciate that additional info. I don't know if I'll use it, but I'll write it down. You never know. Okay, let's put this here. Okay. So, let's see what we got. The Chiefs, they got 93 seconds left to go in this half, and they're about to get this ball. And they also get the ball at the start of the next half. Returns to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, is going to get to the 30, and gets stopped right around the 32-33. Let's go. Alex Ventura, looks like Aaron handed Indy a crystal skull. Jimmy, the Packers played today? I think I might have missed it. No. They didn't. No, they didn't play. They didn't play. No. That Bears-Bengals game was crazy, man. I thought that game was over. Chris with an 8. As a 49ers fan, we're the hardest team to place in power rankings. I couldn't place us week in and week out. Legitimately. Like, they are a very difficult team. Like, I want to give them credit for how many injuries they're surviving, but yeah, it's tough. 1:26 to go in the half. Ball is on their own 33. 1:26 to go until halftime. Takes a snap out of the shotgun, dumps it off there. Kareem Hunt is going to be tackled at the 39, stays in bounds. Clock still running. Rick Bone with a 5. Vikings got bailed out, Tom. There's a Ford Field, and everyone was chanting rescue. Sucks since the Browns running by go Bills. Go like your teams. Rotor 68-yard field goal. Cam Little, he's that guy. 1:06 to go in the half. And Mahomes avoiding the pressure there. Fires, and that's going to be caught. Kelsey wide open. Is going to be inside the 45 to the 41. Officially in field goal range. Under a minute to go. James with a 20. LOL. Beating Joe Flacco isn't for everyone. Shameless. Please is all I have. Good sir. The pains of my enemies and my pitiful succession. Hey? Success, excuse me. They got the win. And going deep down the end zone. Wide open. Caught. And it's Hollywood Brown down to the 1. Was wide open. Holy crap, man. 30 seconds to go. I mean, Hollywood Brown wide open. And here come the Chiefs with 24 seconds left, sprinting down the field. And it looks like there's a stoppage here, and the Bills are going to call a timeout with 20 seconds left. They're the ones who need a breather there. Oh, what terrible coverage by that Bills secondary. Hollywood Brown got wide freaking open. And yeah, that's not, depends on the angle. It looks like his butt hit beforehand. All right, this is the angle that you want to see. Yeah, he's down. That's not a touchdown. His elbow's down and his butt is down before the end zone. Holy cow, man. That's a really, really good play. All right, so now that's a 40-yard gain there. Nicely done. And it's going to set up 1st and goal from the 1. Chiefs have 1 timeout. Welcome to our 13-second flashback. Also, they fire. Even in victory, the 49ers can't have nice things. I thought Michael Williams. Yeah, trust me. You and me both, man. And we didn't even get a win. And so now 20 seconds to go in this half. Handoff Kareem Hunt, who is going to get stood up. Nothing there. And they immediately call timeout. That timeout this should put time back on the clock. It says 13 seconds, but they should put some more time back. Boy, if Lions, Pack, and Colts, yes, they are all going to move down the power rankings. Yes. By Ventura, 13-second deja vu. Yeah, we got 13 seconds left on the clock right now. It should be, yeah, they put some time back on the clock. It's 15 now. Because Mahomes pulled it. Yeah, he turned around and called a timeout. Not 13 seconds. Now it's 15 seconds. You're safe. You are safe. But yeah, he called the timeout immediately after he got stood up at the line. That was Rousseau who was saying, you are not going anywhere. Am I happy Detroit lost? It helps. I'd be happier if the Packers won. All right, so 15 seconds to go. They put the time back on the clock. Ball's on the 1, 2nd and goal. And Mahomes in shotgun. Kareem Hunt to his right. And let's see. Worthy in motion. Let's see. Worthy in motion again. Takes the snap. Looking. Mahomes has time. Under some trouble. Has to throw to the right side. Going to be incomplete. 9 seconds to go. Going to bring up 3rd and goal. Kraft, they just have a fear that it's an ACL tear. Big Mo with a 5 are saying, 10, excuse me. It's weird people are saying Daniel Jones is cooked now. Like he hasn't been playing like a stud all season. Every quarterback is allowed to have a bad game or two. I believe in the Colts. Go Seahawks. Well, it's a week-to-week league, but it's also sometimes week-to-week fans. Doesn't matter what have you done for me lately? You know, I'm not saying I agree with that, but that's welcome to the NFL. Garrett, if I know we say tanking is impossible, the Titans play calling sure makes it seem like they're actively trying to hurt the team. I'm over it. Yeah, I mean, Titans, they got the title of the worst team of football, but they played pretty solid, at least for a good chunk of that game. Mahomes fires towards the end zone, incomplete, looking for Travis Kelce. He takes a shot after that, too. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Great goal line stand there from the Bills defense. 4th and goal. Let's see how aggressive they want to be. 6 seconds to go from the 1. What are you going to do? You gonna go for it? Yeah, it was not a good throw from Mahomes either. But yeah, Kelce took a shot there. Oof. Turns around and got freaking speared. All right, so they're just sending out Butker. Matt with a 10. As a history teacher myself, do you ever miss teaching time? You always miss the students, man. It's the best part of it. 6 seconds to go, 4th and goal. And the kick is up, and it is good. Again, great job there by that Bills defense. 21-13. That's the best part about teaching, man. It's always the students. All right, it makes sense, too. They're getting the ball right after half, too, and, make it an 8-point game. 3 seconds left. They'll take the points. They'll take it. Oh, we got to have commercial, though. God forbid we don't have commercial. We need to know what to buy. Thank goodness. All right. We're going to be a little bit late on the raids, just an FYI. As soon as this quarter's done, because I'm home alone today, I got to go and feed the cats and the dogs. So just got to give me some time. We will do some raids still. You just got to give me a few minutes. Okay. Big Boo. Oh, I don't have those. That's only for StreamYard. When I stream through that, I don't have access to those clips right now. We got over 5,500 people here. Appreciate the hell out of you folks. Feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for all the support. And yeah, let's go. 792 subs away from 921. Let's go. The curse wheel. It's the curse wheel. That's it. Yeah, I'll pull up some raids already, though. Maybe I'll do like a couple of them, and then I'll run up and feed everybody. Chiefs versus Bills. Home Alone 3? They already made a Home Alone 3. It was with a different kid, too. No Macaulay Culkin. All right. We are, let's see here. Let's move on down. Appreciate you, Charles. Thank you. Apparently got to be tight end 1. Apparently. Halo to fire. Sucks we lost to Carolina, but Tori, the Packers beat the Eagles at home. Tom, if the Packers beat the Eagles at home next Monday night, will the Packers be ready for the playoffs? Nope, because we still have a whole lot of weeks to go. It will only be week 10. I ain't even talking about playoffs right now. We ain't even sniffing it. We're week to week, my friend. Infidel to Terra Tom, what the hell's going on in the NFL today? Scriptwriter is high as fuck. Yeah, a little bit, buddy. A little bit. There's a lot of craziness going on. Show with a tour. Doot. All right, so going to try to find somebody that we haven't rated so I can pull this up here and get things ready. Playoffs. Next Thursday, or this Thursday, I should say, Raiders and Broncos. Packers are an up-and-down team. Agreed. It's their first loss since week 3, but 2 pretty bad losses. Exactly. Yeah, we ain't talking playoffs. Kelsey's he's letting him hear it. He's walking into the locker room a little bit early because there's only 3 seconds left. Let's see what we got. William Ventura, playoffs? Chat wants to talk about playoffs? It's week 9, baby. We're halfway through. We got a long way to go. All right. So let's see if this is even going to be returned. And this should be the end of the half. Nope, it's going to be a touchback. And we're going to have to probably see a kneel down. I'll try, JC. I think so. We'll see. We'll see what the internet does to me. Yeah, Kelsey got freaking hit, man. Darker Tour, Jair to the Birds, thoughts? I have no thoughts. He's been a healthy scratch for 4 different games this year for the Ravens, so I don't know how much he's really going to play. All right, and they're just going to kneel it down. Chiefs get the ball after the half, and we have hit halftime. Boom, let me reset this here. Where are you? Boom. All right, I'll do a couple raids real quick. and then I'll run upstairs and feed everybody. Big Mo to Terry. I honestly think next year the Giants are going to win the NFC East. They just need Neighbors and Scattaboo. A good draft and some offseason moves. Predicts 11-6 season. I think they could get 11-6. I don't know if that'll be enough to win the division. I think the Eagles will still be a pretty darn good team. But yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I think if they're able to address O-line, and that defense gets a little bit better, I think that they're going to be contenders. They're going to be a pain in the ass. All right, link is in the chat. This person has one person in there. It is I, Grossi, Raid, Send, and Love. Don't have any likes. We're about to change that. Boom. Folks, if you are brand freaking fracking new, every single game stream, and we stream every primetime game, every Packers game, every playoff game, we raid smaller creators who don't have as many people watching. It helps out their algorithm. It helps out if you like, subscribe to them, leave a positive comment, and at the end of the day, also just makes their day. That's what it's about, my friends. Okay, I'm going to try to find a couple more real quick. This guy, there's a motorcycle here. Vroom, vroom. Rage, you would fire. Flacco won me fancy the way he played in a contract next year with someone like the Raiders. If you are the Raiders and your answer to quarterback is Joe Flacco, I might burn my jersey. I mean that with all respect. All respect. Grossi, Raid, Spending Love. They need to get a franchise quarterback. They need to get younger at that position. They need to go and spend some quality draft picks on a quarterback. Joe Flacco could be playing, but if I'm a Raiders fan, you go from Geno Smith to Joe Flacco, nay. Okay. Ken, is that what it actually is? That it's not an ACL? Is that true? Is he not out for the season? Hold on, let me see. Is there an update there? Hold on. It's for a Lions loss, so hoping the Bills don't let me down. Don't let me down. Let's see here. I have not seen... No, there's no update right now. So I know it was feared that it's an ACL. So hopefully, again, that's not the case, and hopefully he's able to come back at some point. Fargo to Tanner Skull. JJ finally wasn't asked because we had a mostly healthy offensive line. Yo, dude, Van Ginkel. He's that guy. All right. Imagine getting paid hundreds of millions and you can't score a TD at the 1 yard line. It's almost like there's another whole group of people that are getting paid millions on the other side. Academy Detroit's in panic mode as our Super Bowl chances hit 0. I'm just, you know what? I'm actually really happy to hear that. I'm very happy to hear that, Anakin, that it's not just Packers fans who are like, burn everything down. It's good to know. It was very, very good to know. Yes, burn it all down. You should trade everybody. If you're Lions, trade everybody. Trade absolutely everybody. Yeah, I'm still looking, and then I'm going to run upstairs, but a lot of people have left during halftime right now. The Chiefs get the ball after half. Yeah, Johnny, it sucks, man. It sucks for Tucker. It is a crappy-ass game. Not a great time to start the week. Okay. God, there's like nobody. They're all leaving. All right, we rated you before. Oh, trying to find more people. Yeah, I know. Alt, another. Seems like another high ankle sprain. Dude, it's just like, come on. Just got back, too. And the team was looking better. Okay. All right, we'll go say hi to Dan. Okay. Oh, nope, subscribers only mode. We will not. Never mind. All right, let's see. Is Cole... Does he have subscribe? Sometimes he has subscriber only mode on. Alex Seahawks, speak to me not of these 1 yard lines. Never. Damn, he has subscriber mode only on too. Damn. All right, we'll go say hi to Cerebral Palsy Gamer then. And send a raid that way. All right, let's do it. Doran with a tour said Chiefs defense needs talking to during halftime. William with a tour, they're all purring at the start of GPS. Hooping. All right, link is in the chat. Send some love. Grossi, rage, and love. To as a Lions fan, we can suffer together, Packers fans. We can have that drink. All right, give me a few minutes. I'm going to grab some water. I got to feed the cats and the dogs. I will be right back. Don't worry, babies. I'm coming to feed you. Sorry about that. Had to feed everybody. Had to take out the recycling. Whew. Had to do a bunch of things there. Apologies. Okay. Luke with a fire prediction for the offseason is Tua and Mike McDaniels go the Raiders. I see the Raiders just eating contracts to get out of their situation. I don't know if they give up on Pete Carroll that early. It's with a tenor. When are you going to hit $1 million, Tom? Let's see. Where are we at right now? We've always said January or February. That's the goal. So right now we are at 922.23. Hey, let's go, baby. 777 subs away from 921. So once it gets to, once we get to October, mid-October, and then especially November, there's a huge fall off on views and subs and growth as a whole. Just because people start getting a little bit more bored with football. When it comes back in September, everyone's like, oh my God, I've missed football so much. So it's going to be slow growth for November. There's 2 big games, which will help. It'll be the Eagles and Lions games. So that could provide some stuff. We'll be streaming all the Thanksgiving games too. And then December, I like GPS Bowl. I don't think that's going to result in subs though. December is going to be quiet in terms of sub growth, but then January is always the craziest month of the year. Cause I stream every playoff game too. And the amount of content that comes out. So I think if we are able to, let's see, how many subs did we get in October? Let's see. I think we got close to 15K. So just to give you an example, so September for subs, 38,500, and then October was 14,000. Right? So it's a big drop off. So I imagine it's going to probably be anywhere between 10 to 15,000 for November, between 10 and 15,000 for December. So if we go the high range there, so that'd be 950. Yeah, I still think that we can hit it right around end of January, also potentially February. So yeah, it depends on it also too if the Packers make a run. If the Packers make a run, it's going to help a lot. So we shall see. Okay, let's see here. Balls with a fire. Flacco is balling out right now. The Bengals still can't take advantage of it. 80 points in 2 weeks. It sounds like Joe Burrow's back as we get into quarter number 3. Josh and Fire. I know it's a broken record complaint, but Chiefs got some suspect calls to the holds and ball positioning. They were lined up offsides last drive. David with a fire. Tom, we need to protest to get rid of the time change. Getting dark at 5 p.m. is a bunch of BS. I agree with that. Alex, I do think the Raiders do need to quit on Pete, do quit on Geno. Geno, yeah, I think he's going to be gone. I don't think Geno's going to be sticking around, but yeah, I don't know if they get rid of Pete. All right, and the kick is away, so start the second half. Recovered inside the 5, going to be to the 10, 15 to the 20 for the Chiefs, 25 to the 30, and is going to get knocked down around the 31. All right, also, Johnny, you shout out to him, just finished the Packers and Panthers reaction video, so that will be coming out shortly. A Panthers and Packers fan reaction to NFL Week 9. And I'm gonna, again, it just all depends on when this happens, when this game ends, but I'm gonna try to record the post game in between this. I will try. Okay, so now let's see what we got. Balls on the 31, their own 31. And Mahomes is in shotgun with the back lined up to his left. Takes the snap and fires. That's going to be caught by Travis Kelce, who's back out there. Is going to get probably around 4-ish yards, and that is it. We saw that Cam Little hit a 68-yarder. Okay, so let me just delete this. Don't worry, you won't miss anything. Time sync. Oh, never mind. They went to a sideline interview. It was a gain of 5 there for Kelce. Green Bay Packers. Put this here. And now, 2nd and 5, 14, 22, 21, 20, 14, 19, 18. Dumps it off to Worthy behind the line and is going to have to do a whole lot of dancing. Is still going to lose 2 yards there. And that's going to be a loss of 2. And I'm going to bring up 3rd down. 14:08, 7, 6. Oh, God, they keep on cutting away. I'll give you one at some point. We have not seen Taylor Swift, as far as I know. The Carolina Panthers. Don't worry, you won't miss a second. All right, so now it's 3rd and 7. The Bills did a really nice job with a goal line stand right before halftime against the Chiefs, holding them to the 1-yard line. And now, on 3rd and 7, they look to force a 3-and-out. Mahomes rolling out to his right, is looking to throw, fires, and it's going to be broken up, looking for Hollywood Brown. Some pretty good coverage as well. And the Bills defense comes up big again, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Got doing a wacky day for football. Just glad the Chargers got a win today. I know, it just sucks about Joe Alt. It does. Kicked a game-winning field goal to defeat the Green Bay Packers. Always hurts when you type it out, too. All right, so here comes the punting unit. And the kick is away. 13:26 to go. I'll give you a proper time sync. And just falls down with it at the 17, calling for a fair catch. That's going to bring up 1st and 10. Acatura, the Lions toast is our season lost. Because you lost one additional game? No. I don't think so. No, I hope so, but no, I don't think that's the case. We're on commercial right now. Okay, what was the final score? It was 16-13. Time to check in with both fan bases. Again, we're on commercial. You're not missing anything. Justin to fire. Fun fact: you can't push a bill that removes time changes unless Congress is in session first. Also true. Also true. In-laws cable running 10 seconds behind you. Yeah, you could always just pause me if that's the case. Sometimes you're going to be ahead of me. Sometimes you're going to be behind. Thoughts on YouTube TV no longer streaming ESPN? Billionaires are fighting amongst each other. I have zero patience for either organization. And at the end of the day, the person that really gets screwed is the consumer. So, always going to be a big no-no for me. Puka is questionable to return. Oh, don't like that, especially coming back from injury. No, thank you. Ay. All right, what about the shareholders? The shareholders! The shareholders. Yeah, it's just dumb, man. That's all at the same time. Like, ESPN is launching their crappy app that nobody wants to pay for. And so they're just like, hey, guys, just here, come pay $30 for this and subscribe. It's so freaking ridiculous. But here we are. ESPN execs looking really edible right about now. But why? The content's been so good, Tree. It's been so good. ESPN controlled by Disney. Always a bigger fish. Colin Fire. Today's game, what are your thoughts on for Thanksgiving game between Motor City Kitties and the Cheesehead? I think even if they both won today, it was going to be a really close game. So it's going to be something. It should be fun, though. Slavatura, hopefully substitute teacher kicks next week. Robert, the go Bills. How about them Broncos? Stroud's mad. Yeah, Stroud also suffering a concussion. Hopefully he is okay. Don't want to say about that. As a recent MBA graduate, can say most major companies and shareholders couldn't care less about society's well-being. And that, my friend, lies the problem. All right. Here we go. Bills getting the ball back. 2 really good defensive stands from them. They just forced that 3-and-out to start the half. And on top of that, had that goal line stand right before. And so, ball's going to be on their own 17, I formation with Cook in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Cook, who's going to try the right side, gets tripped up, but is going to still get up to the 20, gain of 3. I'm going to give you your time sync. 13-15, 14, 13-13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 13:08 for your time sync. There you go. Brett Farce or Jordan Love. As a person, Jordan Love. That's an easy one. 12:57 left to go in the third, and it is 2nd and 7 after the gain of 3 from Cook. Never say that with a 20. Good day, sir. Your team played and looked like cheeseheads and looked and played like poopy heads. Would you like me to write a haiku for Packers 2? Jets didn't lose this week. Hold on 1 second. Quick throw to the left side. Going to be caught to the 25. It's going to be a gain of 5 yards for Dalton Kincaid. No, you don't have to show up for the haiku because our offense didn't show up, so it's honestly symbolic. Panic with a tour. Hope Hawks win to jump up and certify their rankings. I know I've been high on the Seahawks lately. Day with a 5. So the narrative about bad Bills secondary was a lie. I feel bamboozled. I mean, they did give up a long pass to Hollywood Brown right before the half, but their defense was a lot better last week. They got some players back, and it has made a difference. ESPN in the 90s was great, man. That's what I grew up on. 12:09 left to go in the third, and Allen in shotgun with the back lined up to his right, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, just going to run up the gut and get a first down, and more is going to get up to around the 36. A nice run there by Josh Allen, and that's going to be a Bills first down. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, let's put this here. All right, good. I'm about to put out the reaction video, so that's dope. Okay. All right, boom. Appreciate the wait, folks. Thank you, thank you. All right. Panthers and Packers reaction is out. Go check that out at your leisure. Put in double time. We're doing triple time. We're streaming all 3 games. And hands off to James Cook again, and he's going to find a little bit of a lane. He's going to get about 4 yards to their own 40. David Tanner, time for my weekly Bears chat. We are finally winning games. We have lost my whole life being a diehard fan since Grossman. But Tom, we're still bad, right? Sorry about your pack. I mean, they're not ideal, right? You know, but it's exactly like you said. The Bears, I think, are showing improvement. You know, and they did this without Swift, too. When they announced that Swift was out and Flacco was playing, I was like, oh, I kind of regret picking the Bears. But here they are. And now, ball's on the 39, their own. And Allen in shotgun with the back lined up to his right, takes the snap, has time, fires over the middle. That's going to be caught to the 48 of Kansas City. Up, we have a flag. Hold on, we got laundry. And that is going to be Kincaid with the grab. Yeah, unfortunately, Tucker Crab. It's holding on the defense, though. And they're just going to decline that because they're going to take the first down. All right, Lieutenant Don, it's been a nice bye week. Not worried about any Buck injuries. Had been a nice little break. Got into watching horse racing last night. Horse I wanted to win won. Hey, let's go Forever Young and the Bucks. It's a good bye week. Katie, thank you for the membership. Appreciate the hell out of you. Kyle, this would be the 1 week I can't watch the Panthers. I thought the Panthers were a good matchup for the Packers, and this could be a blowout. What happened, Tom? Our team's schizophrenic. I mean, dude, it was Rico. Rico Dowdle just ran all over the Packers, man. He literally got all... He got the majority of the carries. Hand off here to James Cook and is going to get a yard. And the Packers could not stop him. He is the running back that put up the most amount of yards against this Packers run defense so far this season. And yeah, it was their offense was absolutely atrocious. So put that together. Panthers win. Andrew, appreciate you. That shouldn't be any stress. Yeah, right? Right. You think. Jaguars game is good right now. Right now it's 6-9. The Jaguars are losing. Time sync 9:44, 43, 42, 41, 9:40, 39, 9:38 left to go in the third. Allen in shotgun, Cook to his left, and takes the snap. They're rushing 4. Allen under some trouble, or in some trouble, I should say. Just going to throw it away, incomplete. 9:25 to go. Guess who has Rico on their fantasy bench? It's fair, going up against a good run defense, or so we thought. But Tree, how about your defense, brother? Turn around and beating the freaking Colts. Like, what? What are we doing, bud? What are we doing out here? I do not know. I truly, truly don't. Okay, let me just post this real quick. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So now, ball's on the 49-yard line of Kansas City. Allen is alone in shotgun, takes a snap, quick throw here to Shakir, and he's going nowhere. Gets a yard, and that's it. That looks like Matt LaFleur play calling there on 3rd and 10. They just dump it off, and they go, maybe something will happen, and look at that. Nothing did. Give me 2 seconds. Let me just post this real quick. Did I download this picture? I did. Perfect. Give me un momento, per favore. Share, copy link. Okay. All right, so they're bringing out the punting unit now. So you're not missing a thing. Appreciate your patience. The Panthers and Packers fan reactions out. The kick is away, and it's called for a fair catch at the 10, and is going to take a bounce, and there's a whole bunch of Bills players there, down to around the 11. JX with a hundo! Boop, boop. Saying the Lich King and the Prince stumble out of the bar, shaking hands before leaving. No matter what, we'll both get to the playoffs and settle our differences there. Their heads turn towards a lit-up park, seeing a Pope hat and horns bouncing and yelling. That also will end. Again, you have the freaking Bears and the Vikings. both winning while the Lions and the Packers lose. It's just not natural. It's just not natural, man. We'll see you on Thanksgiving. We'll see you real soon. Appreciate you, Jax. Thank you. We both are just sad today. Alex Turi got to admit Jags Raiders is a nice game. Nice. Golf with a Fire. I work for a YouTuber, and my wife and I just decided to start our own golf channel. 3 vids in. I already monitor views like my boss. Hey, let's go. Have fun with the obsession. Kyle Turi, I heard Bryce was throwing ducks. How'd he look? No, he did not have a good game. Bryce turned the ball over in the end zone once, which wasn't really good, but he did enough to win them the game, man. You know, like that's all I could ask of him. Was it pretty? Nope. At the end of the day, they fracking won. So, Jaguars just scored a touchdown. Let's go. I did see Bengals Bears. I saw the end of that game too. That game was nuts. But Vikings beat the snot out of them. Their defense did well, but Lions crawled back into that game. It wound up just being a 3-point game at the very end. Then they did have J.J. McCarthy start running. McCarthy got sacked. Both teams, or both quarterbacks should say, got sacked 5 times. You know, Aaron Jones got beat up too. So, and with a 5 are saying, Vikings fan, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Really needed this win, and seeing McCarthy play well lifts my spirits. Eagle to Fire scriptwriter. Bills lose to the Chiefs regular season, but win the playoffs during Bills dynasty in the 90s, and now exact opposite during the Chiefs dynasty. It's true. Zest Fire would be going live on Tuesday for live trade reaction, just reaction videos. Probably just reaction videos unless something crazy happens, you know. Just because I'll probably be working on scripted if I'm not done with it on Monday. Nathan to Fire. Tom, lifelong Panthers fan here. Was nervous all day when you need this win big time. Still much respect to Packers. Keep pounding. Hey, GG's. Rico is that guy. Never give it to Hubbard ever again. It's just Rico all the way. Hey, Chillin', appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, man. Oh, let's go. Thanks, Bluegrass. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Greatly appreciated. Stairs got Super Bowl. We're right back on the train. We're right back in it. Had to get an offensive coordinator. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind a shift there. I wouldn't mind. But, yeah, man, they're just not, they're not consistent right now. 8:38 to go. 281 total yards for the Bills. 177 for the Chiefs. Now be 178 is Kareem Hunt. Yep. Kareem Hunt gets 1 yard there. 8:30 to go in the third. He did. He hit a 68-yard field goal. Yes, he did. Another week. Are we good? Are we bad? Nobody knows. Look at that. Indy's still the top seed. Wow, because of that leverage call, they're still the freaking top seed over Denver. That's nuts. All right. Let's go. 2nd and 9. 8:02 to go in the third. Mahomes in shotgun with the back lined up to his left. Takes the snap. Has a little time. Throws deep down the right side, and it's incomplete. Looking for Xavier Worthy. A lot of hand fighting going on. But thankfully, no flags. Kremhart. That's his new name now. That's it. I don't know what this season is. Again, it makes it fun. It does make this season fun. It sucks when your team loses to the Browns and the Panthers, but you know, as a Hawks fan, all the upsets this week has me worried for Sunday night. Jane Daniels playing, right? No Scary Terry, though. Jack 5, my wife is a Bills fan. Bye week for the Eagles, so there is peace in our home for a few more weeks. Oslo 2, are they good? Are they bad? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. 3rd and 9, 7:53 now left to go in the third. Takes a snap out of the shotgun as Mahomes has time. And pump fakes, still has some time. Runs out, though. Run to the left side, and that's caught. It's going to be caught. Travis Kelce to the 39, their own. And Travis Kelce, boom, gets a Chiefs. 1st down. That's a big catch for Kelce there. And he was a little shaken up at the end of that half, too, after taking a big hit in the end zone, but comes up with a big catch there. Nice throw, too, by Patrick Mahomes. He had some pressure in his face when he threw that ball. That's a good throw. Good throw, good catch. All right, so a 1st down, 7:13 left to go in the third, and ball's on their own 40. Mahomes takes a snap, hands that ball off, running up the middle, gets about 3.5 yards. Robert 5, what year is this? Broncos, Pats, Colts, and Steelers leading the division, the AFC. How many wins to make playoffs versus win division? It depends on which division you're in. I mean, the AFC North, that's going to be something. That is definitely going to be something. Colts, You know, it depends on if the Jaguars are able to go on a little bit of a run here. But I think to win the division, you're probably looking at like 13 wins for them. It might be 13 across the board, honestly. I mean, we'll see. The AFC West, that's going to get real, real interesting. Now, the standing graphics really made me think it's 2012 all over again. The NFC is stacked right now. They're playing well. And Mahomes is going to fire to the right side to a whole lot of nobody. 3rd and 6 coming up, 6:22 to go. It might take. The Eagles, I think they should be able to win their division. I don't think it's going to take too much. I think they're definite favorites there. The Cowboys have no defense. The Commanders, they're all beat up right now. So I think their refs are talking to see if this is going to be intentional grounding here. Let's see. I'm chilling, I did. Going to tour, Panthers went meow. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And there's the flag. I think they're going to call intentional grounding on Mahomes. I don't think there was anyone over there. Mahomes is arguing that he was hit as he threw. Yep, intentional grounding. And so that's going to go to 6. Are the refs and Chiefs getting along? We'll see. We'll see unscripted. All right, that's going to go to 6. Yeah, Mahomes was arguing that it was tipped. Let's see. Did he get his hands on there? Did he actually get his hand on that? If he gets his hand on that, then it shouldn't be. Yeah, there's no one. There's definitely no one over there. That's an interesting one. Okay, hold on 2 seconds. All right, Maya's on the road. She's on the way back. Okay. 3rd and 16, 6:22 to go in the 3rd. So they got him for intentional grounding there. Oh, God, they're still stopping this thing. Let's see. It looks like it does get tipped. His right hand does tip. That was a good view of it. Now Andy Reid is talking to the officials here. It did get tipped. So he got his right hand up, and it hit his fingertips. Ooh. All right, hold on. Oh, Puka's back in. That's good. That's good. Yeah, they're talking about it, though. I don't know what they're talking about because you can't really challenge the penalty. So unless the refs just, like, they get a call from New York or something. The ball definitely gets tipped. So theoretically, this should not be intentional grounding. I say theoretically because we've seen the officiating so far this year. All right, let's see what we got. Anakin Defies a Lions fan. What do we do? Fans are throwing in the towel. They want us to sell everyone and saying our Super Bowl and season are dead. I don't know who you're talking to, Anakin. You should probably, after only losing like 2 games, probably shouldn't be saying that, but you know. Kono Atir, CMC Offensive Player of the Year. Him or Jonathan Taylor? Jonathan Taylor is up there too. The Chiefs have the ball right now, but we're waiting right now. Okay, they're saying it's 3rd down. After all that, 3rd down. Hey, Ben. Keep up the good work. Appreciate you. Okay, so they're going 3rd and 16 after all of that. Talking about the Lions or the Packers? Yes. Yes. Okay, so now, what did Jonathan Taylor do today? I'm not sure what he did today. I don't think he did much. Yeah, 14 for 45. CMC did nothing last week. And Mahomes is going to get sacked. Well, can't argue against that one. Flo with a fiver saying, as an OG Lions fan, Morton is giving me Scott and flashbacks. Predictable play calling, screen on 3rd and 35. They'll never see it coming. They'll never see it coming. All right, so he's going to get sacked, and that is going to bring up 4th down for the Chiefs. Damn. All right, so here comes the punting unit now for Kansas City after all of that. And now, kick is away. Bills defense has been doing pretty darn solid. And returned at the 15 is going to get to the 20 and gets out of bounds around the 26. And that is where they will start. Balls with a 10 or a 5. Tom, didn't you get the news? 2 losses, week 9 eliminates you from playoffs. Damn it, I must have missed it. Bro, the Chiefs Venmo bounced. It did. Thus it did. Okay. All right. There you go, Chris. Tell me again how the refs are on our side. Don't you know it's every single game, ever, forever, and ever, and ever, and ever, regardless. All right, let's do this here. Put this here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. All right. We're all commercially not missing anything right now. Sorry, just had to like some comments. New Green Bay shorts were fun. I like the wind one. I didn't like the whole losing one. It's not just me. Fans on Twitter. Well, there's your first problem. Jared, it happened. The Vikings won a game I watched. There you go, Jared. There you go. Yeah, right now the Jaguars. Did Genty get a TD? Did he just score? It hasn't updated yet. Oh, yep, there you go. Raiders now winning 15-13. Jaguars got to do something, man. They got to do something. Yeah, Barkley, I don't like that call either. Let me just triple check. I'm pretty sure it can't be intentional grounding off a tip ball. Yeah, it can't be called on a tip ball. Let me just triple check here. I'm literally reading the rules. Donald Tier, love the fan reaction video. Appreciate you. Jack Tier, the Broncos keep winning and nobody knows why. Super Defy, I guess it's true, Carl. White Hat is the one ref who hates the Chiefs. All right, here we go. Intentional grounding should not be called if the passer initiates his passing motion towards an eligible receiver and then is significantly affected by physical contact. Okay, but where's the tip? Okay, intentional grounding would not be called when a passer who is outside or has been outside the pocket area. Yep, that's fine. Yep. Physical contact. Does this not say tipped there? Huh. Hey, Pants, appreciate you. I thought you can't do it when it's tipped, though. I'm just reading the literal rule book right now. Dad would have fired. Sorry, Tom. I played all the injuries on the Mega Casuals injury demon character and the doll I created for him. Prayers up, Tucker Craft. It happens. It happens. Where's the tip? Pause. Phrasing. We still doing phrasing? All right, so now 1st and 10, 5:31 to go in the third. Hands this ball off to Cook, who is going to get about 3 yards, and that's about it. Yeah, I thought it wasn't. Yeah, is it just physical contact? That's what the rule book seemed to imply. Okay. Sorry, I'm also just trying to... Yeah, so they got the rule book states physical contact. So I have the articles up right now. 2nd and 7, 4:51 left to go in the third. And Allen, out of the shotgun, has time, fires. It's going to be caught, and it's going to be to the 40, to the 45, to the 50. That's going to be Shakir with the Bills. First down. But, they got sacked afterwards. So, not going to really help, but it happens. Inconsistent reffing? I'm shocked. Chris with if I'm convinced that Helen Keller can officiate better at this point. All right, so 4:20 left to go in the third. Plays of 20-plus yards. Both teams have 4. Balls on their own 49. Allen under center with the back in the backfield. It is Cook. It's a good game so far. And play action. Allen has a lot of time. He's got all day. Now rolling over to his right. That's going to be caught and picks up a first down. Gain of around 11 there. And that's going to be caught by numero 0, Keon Coleman. There we go. Roland said no grounding on tip ball. It was just because it couldn't be reviewed. Got you. How's the knuckle feeling? I feel like it's a little less blue than it was, so that's nice. That's pretty solid. 3:40 left to go. And let's see what we got. Ball's on the 40-yard line of Kansas City. I formation with Cook in the backfield. 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Handoff is to Cook, who's going up the middle, and he's going to keep on fighting for maybe 2 yards, and that is it. Let's go. Sorry, Chris. See you tonight. You have yourself a good one. We'll be streaming Sunday Night Football as well. I smacked the knuckle on the desk during the Packers game, and it turned like blue immediately. I think it's fine. Everything's fine. Then at 5, I wonder how the scriptwriter is going to explain the Bears-Bengals game. Me too. Me too. A knuckle. Sorry, I'm just so angry. I just punched things. All right, inside the 40 at the 38, and Allen in shotgun with a back lined up to his right. It is Cook. And let's see what we got. 2:49 to go. Takes the snap, pressure, fires deep down the left side, and it's caught in double coverage down to the 10. A great throw and great catch. And that's caught by Elijah Moore. And that is going to be Bills first down. Todd with a terror. Tom, why did the Chiefs lose a timeout? If an NFL coach challenges a play that is not reviewable, the team loses a timeout. Did he throw the challenge flag? I didn't think he threw the challenge flag. I thought he was just talking to the refs. Hands off, and that's James Cook inside the 5, down to the 3. And this Bills offense, they're starting to move. 2:10 to go in the third. I was going to, I almost picked the Bills just because they always win these regular season games and then just lose in the playoffs. And just based off of no logic, I was just going to go with them. Here's what happens. And so, handoff again to Cook, who's going up the middle and is going to get down around the 2. Perna with a tenor saying, I really totally legit the Brandon Perna and really sad the Bills are beating the Chiefs because everyone knows I love the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes so much. I know, man. I know. There's no one more upset about this than Perna. All right, so they're just doing a tush push here, and Josh Allen with the second effort's in. That's a touchdown. Unless they blew it dead. No, it's a touchdown. There you go. I was waiting for the indicator there. Touchdown, Josh Allen, his second rushing touchdown. Mason 5, I don't know what's more deflating. The Packers lost to losing Tucker Kraft. It's losing Tucker Kraft, man. Because that's going to impact the Packers, unfortunately, going forward. And with a tour, Bill's about to blow this game wide open. Music Couture grounding on a tip ball, but ref love the Chiefs. Australia to fire. Are we going to get another week of everyone wins in the AFC West except for the Chiefs? As Broncos fans are foaming at the mouth for that possibility. 17th of the fire. I don't understand the NFC North this year. Are we all frauds? We might be. There is a possibility. And now, after the Josh Allen touchdown, 1:34 to go, the kick is up, and it is good. 28-13. Bills, they're looking pretty damn good. It was like, honestly, it was that goal line stop that they did right before half that made a huge difference in this game. But Josh Allen's having himself a nice game, too. He's got 21 for 24, 253 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 rushing touchdowns. Pretty darn good. Pretty good. Allen having a good one. All right, I'll be Chiefs ball when we come on back. Brian Thomas Jr., is he banged up? Bow to fire. With your React video turn into a bad game into something that can make me even smile. Thank you. It's therapy for me too, man. It's therapy for me too. Alex, about frauds, all NFC North one and done last year. Also true. I usually just watch cable, and then I have I use Twitch for the Amazon games. So cable's literally, football is the only reason I still have cable. So yeah, pick the Bills, didn't because their defense, same. I mean, their defense did look better, but against the Panthers, at least someone could play against the Panthers. Of course, they're like, we're not going to really run with Rico Dowdle last week. Of course. Who's going to win Rookie of the Year? I think Ibuka has a good chance. Coming with tour injuries against 49ers, lost Mykel Williams. I saw that. 49ers can't have anything nice. Oh, you win a game? Time to lose your rookie. Yeah, not good. Not good. Yeah, I don't think there's any update on Tucker Kraft. Yeah. No. Again, they just thought that it's an ACL. Jesse Otura, see you Monday. See you Monday. Cool, bro. They tour. BTJ Fantasy Owners Type 1. We were bamboozled. Bamboozled! I feel that. I mean, there's a bunch of people who picked Saquon really early, too. And he, besides last week, he hasn't really been going off at all. But, by the way, folks, we're 749 subs away from 921K. Feel free to like and subscribe. It's free. We run a free show out here. Appreciate the hell out of you. We got no midstream ads during any of these streams. You got no sponsors ever on any of my vids. Just trying to get it done. Trying to get to that milli. We're less than 80,000 away. I'm going to try it again. It depends on when this game ends, but I'm going to try to do a Packers post-game recorded in between, and then we will be streaming Sunday Night Football as well. Oh, actually, you know what? I should probably start taking notes. Darkness of Fire. I still kind of find it funny how Amazon, of all companies, the most fan-friendly in terms of watching games. Right? Griffin of Fire. The Bills can play like this against the Chiefs in the playoffs. That'd be great. P.S. Bills, I'm begging. Also, sorry about your Packers, Tom. It's fair. It's fair. And yes, I agree with you. But I feel like we say this after every regular season game against the Chiefs for the Bills. Cormac with 12. Looking optimistic about the Packers fan, Tom. In 2010, they suffered their second loss, I would assume, by a score of 16-13 to a subpar team. Also lost their stud tight end the next day, and we won the Super Bowl later on this year. There's a lot of season left, my friend. A lot of it. And it's going to be recovered at the goal line to the 5, 10 to the 15 to the 20. Is going to get to the 25 to the 30. Is going to get around the 34. Jordan Love's worst game of the season combined with the worst coach game of NLF's career. NFC North become a free-for-all. Lions and Packers. Shy Guy to Fire. Tom, this is another week where no one knows what the hell's going on, right? Because seriously, what's going on today? Buddy, if you've got an answer for me, I am all ears because pandemonium and chaos once again reign in the NFL. Shy Guy, I appreciate the heck out of you. And where the heck did this marker go? Ronte to Fire. Why would the scriptwriter give Jordan Love this kind of birthday gift? Seems like he doesn't like him much. Agreed. And his 27th birthday, too. 27. All right, so 1:27 to go in the third. Speaking of 27, and Mahomes is going to hit him as he throws. Is that a fumble? If it's a fumble, the Bills fall on top of it. Or was his arm going forward? They're marking it 2nd and 10. Tower to Fire. Feels like every time I turn around, someone's injured. Whatever's going on, hope everyone's okay. NFL's chaos. Glider to Fire. Jaguars kicker. Yep, hit the record. Cam Little, 68-yarder. Hans Ventura seems like the Eagles are the only winner this week, and they had a bye. The hand is kind of going forward there. Fire. Tom, since you're no longer in Eastern time, it's only 6:40 here in New York. Good God. Once again, I hate this time of year. Dude, it's just getting dark early. I hate it. I hate it. His arm was tipped. All right, 1:20 to go. So they're saying it's an incompletion instead of a fumble. And so they get to hold on to it. They need to get something going here. Still just a 2-possession game. Mahomes under pressure again, rolling out to his right. And he's got to do something with it. Fires, and it's incomplete. Throws high and gets hit as well. All right, so 3rd and 10 coming up. 1:11 to go. Panthers beat Packers 16-13. Accurate, I'm still crying. Losing sucks. Big Bone and Fire. Tom, ever see those TikToks that are edited and they have AI refs saying Lord Mahomes or Lord Josh Allen? That'd be funny for this game on script. I haven't been on TikTok in forever, so no. But I'll take your word for it. The football edits are always pretty great. All right, so now it's a big 3rd down here for the Chiefs. I know, I hate the fact that it's getting this dark this early. 1:09 to go. Throws deep down the left side. Has a man caught. It's Hollywood Brown again inside the 35. And that is a Chiefs first down. 10 shoot to Fire. Watch this game makes me feel much better after watching the Blue Jays choke in the World Series. Great series, though. Great freaking series. Gotta give them that. It's heartbreaking, man. I mean, the Blue Jays had so many opportunities. 0 TDs, 1 interception, 1 sack. All right, so now 1st and 10, under 40 seconds left to go in the third. It's 35 seconds left in this quarter. And Mahomes, ball is inside the 35 on the 33. In shotgun, alone in shotgun, takes a snap, has some time, dumps it off here, and that's going to be caught Juju Smith-Schuster, who's fighting for about 2.5 yards, and that is it. All right, we'll do Jacobs. 17 for 87 and 1 TD. 104 total rushing yards. Again, you're not missing anything. 10 seconds left to go. And they're just going to let this quarter expire. We got 15 minutes left. Let's go. Oh, Krangle's even, yeah, dark over there. Yep. That will do it. All right. Bills, they're playing a good game so far. They're doing all right. Tom, how about them Packers losing to the Panthers? Having the Bills ranked lower than the Packers? You're crazy, man. I don't know, man. Considering that you guys sucked besides against the Panthers for the past 3 weeks, I think I was justified that they were only getting back in there. Now, this is a very good game. But you are not going to fool me. Their defense has been dog crap almost all season But it has looked good today, and it looked good last week as well. Jaguars got a touchdown. There you go. There you go. But the Lions, the Packers, the Colts, they all going to be tumbling on down the power rankings. Bills, they're going to be going up. All right, let's put this here. All right, we're on commercial. You're not missing anything right now. All right, so Dobbs was their leading receiver. We're 80K away from $1 million. 7 for 91. Watson, 2 for 58. I'll go to a 5er. Love Allen. Can you resist the sneak once and let Cook score? Fair. Very, very, very fair. All right, so this is going to go here. We need to talk about the Savion Williams fumble. Again, we're on commercial. You're not missing anything. Fumble. Got the interception on there. Should have been 2. Should have been 2. Matt LaFleur going for it on 4th and 8. Let's talk about penalties. David Fire. I wish we get rid of Matt Nagy and bring back the enemy. Our offense clicked under him. Caleb with a fire. Scriptwriter is really on something this week. I'm a Bears fan, and that game alone perfectly represents today's insanity. It does. Scott with 10. I have a feeling the Packers will go 10-6 and 1, beat the Lions in the NFC Championship, and win it all with Jordan Love at 27. History repeats itself sometimes. I hope that's the case. They got to get better. They definitely got to get better. There's no lying there. All right, so they got more first downs than them. Did they outgained them in everything except rushing yards? All right, so they were 7 for 42. Their red zone was atrocious, right? They were 1 for 5. Isaiah, thank you. Driving to fire. Bo Nix and the Broncos in his 4th quarter. You activated my trap card. Sorry, the Packers lost. Excited for Women's Blood and Gut. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. All right, real quick, hold on. 1 for 5 red zone. Parsons, 0 pressure. First time in career. No run defense. Just pain. Pain. X with an interception. Okay. Let's get it. So now, Mahomes is going to get sacked again. Oh, boy. He gets blown up on the 41-yard line. And the Bills, they bring him down again. This Bills defense looking a lot better. It's here to fire. Am I crazy or is Pat afraid to run? Looks like he had lanes. Yeah, I think he's just trying to throw it more often than he's running right now. Rocco to fire. Chiefs losing against the Bills in the regular season for the prophecy of Chiefs to beat them in the playoffs. That's always what happens. Thank you for the membership. Adrian. Narwhals. Bio to fire. The NFL has been getting so exciting and crazy this season. No one's talking about how much more commercial breaks there are. Oh, trust me. As someone who streams every freaking primetime game, it's there. Unfortunately, there is a Chiefs player who is down right now. Looks like one of their linemen. Hopefully he is all right. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, Garrett. We right. It was Taylor, by the way. Juwan Taylor who got injured on that play. Okay, let's see. All right, we're going to an injury timeout right now. All right, apologies, I'm also just trying to write notes real quick. Young. Yeah, because how many sacks now is that for the Bills? That's a good amount. Yeah, 3. Dude, okay, Scriptwriter is no longer drinking. He's doing shrooms and other drugs. I think he's graduated onto some more hardcore things. Eagles now 1 in the NFC. Okay, Bryce Young, 11 for 20, 102 yards. Oh, he didn't have a perfect passer rating like with Joe Barry, but 1 sack. That's it. Zach to fire. Panthers fan, don't worry, Tom. The Bills game is more of an outlier because Dalton was just bad as QB, plus he had a broken thumb. It's true. After whenever Mahomes is sacked, an angel gets his wings. Rico was the frickin' stud. 25 carries, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns. Their 3rd leading receiver, 2 for 11. 4 for 46. I'm out of it, too. I lost faith in my favorite sport last night. It was a great game, though. It was a really, really good game. Tucker Kraft. Feared ACL. All right. Let's see what we got. 49ers have a chance of making the playoffs. It's going to be tough, man. They're in a tough division with the Rams and the Seahawks and all those injuries. It's going to be tough, man. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Spider They Tour and the Colts lose, meaning Pats atop the AFC. Again, no, the Colts are still the top seed, if I'm not mistaken. Playoff picture. That's what we saw on the graphic. So I'll triple check here, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Colts are still number 1. Yep. Colts are number 1. Broncos are number 2. Patriots are actually number 3. I always watch on cable. Yeah. Eagles now the number 1 seed. Yeah, Eagles the 1 seed. Colts 1 seed, Eagles 1 seed, Broncos and Bucks 2 seed, Patriots, Seahawks 3 seed, Steelers and Packers 4 seed, Bills and Rams 5 seed, Chargers and 49ers 6 seed, Chiefs and Lions 7 seed right now. All right, we're coming on back. All right, so play calling, blocking, turnovers, penalties. All right. Let's go. Hans with A2 NFL Crazy today. Don't forget to vote on Tuesday. That's true. Make your voices heard. 3rd and 17, 14:26 left to go in this ball game. Mahomes takes the snap, going to the left side. It's going to be, did he catch that? No indication yet. That's Xavier Worthy, and they're saying incomplete. 4th and 17. All right, so Packers fall to the 4th seed. Eagles next week. First in NFC North. Last story, they fire. Patriots back, baby. Chiefs reverting back to weeks 1 and 3 form again. Once again, Chiefs can't beat the Bills in the regular season. Well, hold on. We do have a Bills player who is injured. That's Hoecht. Is that Hot? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Hold on. Keyshaw to fire. All the insanity today. Hopefully Seahawks didn't do anything to piss off the scriptwriter. Bills pronunciation. All right, how the heck is it? Oh, it's Hoyt. It's just Hoyt? Oh, that's easy. All right, Hoyt is the one who is injured right now. But the Chiefs' offense is staying out on the field. And let's see. Yeah, just say it like Hoyt. Nice and easy. Just want to make sure I was pronouncing it correctly. Ball's on the 40-yard line of the Bills. Mahomes in shotgun on 4th and 17. Takes the snap. They're rushing 4. Mahomes rolling out to his right. They're blowing the play dead. And just chucks it up incomplete. Whoopity with they fire. Thomas Steelers fan, why are we so weird as a team? It's a great question. It's a great question. And I don't know. Asteroid, I haven't seen any update on Kraft's injury. It's just feared ACL before the MRI. All right, it looks like it was a timeout. Buffalo called a timeout before they snapped that ball. You haven't seen any Tucker Kraft. I'll take a look in a second, but let's put this here. Yeah, Booty definitely missed him. 100%. Okay. All right, let me back this down here. Hold on, I think I got an email. I missed a Fitty donation through Streamlabs. Hold on 2 seconds. Let me scroll on back. When was that? 7 minutes ago? Hold on. Where the heck did it go? All right, 4th and 17. Hold on 1 second. I gotta try to find this thing. It's not showing up here. It's weird. All right, ball's on the 40. And again, it's 4th and 17. They're going for it. Mahomes, deep drop back, has some time, and fires. Caught! Are you kidding me? Aside the 15. And that's Rashee Rice to the 10. On 4th and 17, freaking Mahomes and the Chiefs convert. Good God. Did if I'm a Bears fan who picked the Packers in Survivor Pool, I'm convinced they lost intentionally just because I'm a Bears fan. It might be. That may have happened. It definitely could have been. What's Green Bay's win-loss when they don't wear green? Yeah, apparently they've lost both games. Yeah, it is true. TX North Star. Got you. Finally, brother. Sorry about that. Whoop! With the 50. Give me 2 seconds, my friend. Hand off Kareem Hunt inside. They're at the 11, so technically it's 1st and 10, not 1st and goal. And Hunt is still running to around the 7. Astro Tour may have spoken too soon. TX North Star, I had some family members pass away this week. They believe in helping those who help others. Thank you for everything you do for charity. Hey, TX North Star, I'm so very sorry to hear about that, my friend. That is a whole bunch of no good. I hope just sending nothing but good vibes and a whole lot of love and peace to you and your family. I appreciate the hell out of you. Make sure you take care of yourself, my friend. Thank you. And sorry for the delay in that. Apologies. I just got the email. Okay, so now Let's see what we got after the Chiefs made that big conversion. It's now 2nd and 6. It was a Kareem Hunt getting 4 yards there. And Mahomes has time. He's going to run. And he's definitely hesitating. He's going to pick up 5 yards there down to around the 2. Bauer's second TD. There you go. I failed. You were supposed to beat the Panthers. Trust me, buddy. If I had my way, we would have. But alas, I am not on the field. They probably wouldn't have done better with me on the field, though. So, all right. So, let's see what we got. 3rd and 1, 12:25 to go in this game. Sam, the Pats won an ugly game, but won nonetheless. Love watching your videos and live streams. Help while I'm writing. Hey, keep those notes up. Let's go. Pathophysiology notes. Sounds fun. 12:15 left to go in this ball game. Handoff Kareem Hunt. He just needs to get a yard. He is not going to get it. And now it's decision time again. They went and got it on 4th and 17. And now it's 4th and 1. Sam, Pats won an ugly game, but won nonetheless. Love watching your videos and live streams. Oh, Sam, I just read that. So sorry. Yes, and it doesn't matter because they got to win, man. Trust me. Packers sitting here. I would have loved to get a win today. But nay. Tom gets 500 yards on the ground. Easy. Bam. All right, so now, 4th and 1. Ball is on the 2. Mahomes under center. Hand it off Kareem Hunt again, and he's going to get it, and it's a touchdown. And so the Chiefs able to punch it in, and they are getting a little bit closer. That's Kareem Hunt. And let's see here. That is going to go to 19. Do they decide to go for 2 now? Let's see. Still making it a game. Again, the Bills have been pretty darn good, though, so let's see if they're going to be able to answer back. Giovanni, we're probably going to do another short November fundraiser, but December is our big, long charity stream that goes at least 8 hours the Saturday before Thanksgiving. We'll do that, and then, of course, we'll raise $1 million in February, excuse me. So now, Mahomes in shotgun, back lined up to his left. They're going for 2 right now. And now is going to throw. Mahomes fires over the middle. That's caught Travis Kelce. It is good. 21-28. Hans, welcome to the posse. Appreciate you. We got a 1-score ball game. It's a touchdown and extra point that separates them right now. It's been a decent one. Yep. All right, nicely done. Yeah, we just raised money for World Central Kitchen, who's helping with hurricane relief this past Thursday. We're going to do probably, again, World Central Kitchen again, because not only do they help with the hurricane stuff, but they also help with food pantries as well. And they need it right now. We got 6,400 people in here. Feel free to like and subscribe. I appreciate the hell out of you folks. We run a free channel here with no sponsors, no midstream ads, and we are officially 727 subs away from 921. Let's go. All right, we are on commercial. Again, I will be streaming Sunday Night Football as well. I'm kind of hoping this game ends a little early so then I can record the Packers post-game and then stream and actually be able to go to sleep at a reasonable time. Would be nice. Okay. Thanks, Short in Jamaica. Absolutely. Hope everyone's doing all right. Asteroid Tour, yep, Cam Little made that 68-yarder. It's a new NFL record. The Raiders are winning right now. Wow, wait, there's only 45 seconds left to go in that game? Damn. Oh, man. Holy crap, man. Jaguars have the ball? Where are they? They're like right up to the 50. Ooh, they got 1 timeout left, down 3. They just got to hope to freaking tie it right now. Uh-oh. Damn. That's pretty nuts. Okay. We'll see. Dude, if they freaking... Oh, man. Jaguars lose to the Raiders, then Jaguars, I'm going to be concerned. All right, they just got 15 yards there. So Trevor Lawrence just ran it for 15 yards. Yeah, we're on commercial right now. That's how I can pay attention to this right now. Damn. Okay. Logan with fire. Missed the game from earlier, so I only saw the stats. How the hell did we lose? Second, how did McKinney get a sack? They just brought extra pressure from the side. But yeah, no, it's just, it was bad, man. They couldn't stop the run. They could not stop Rico Dowdle whatsoever. And the offense was terrible. 2 turnovers. He had a fumble from Savion Williams, a bad interception from Jordan Love, a missed field goal. Put that all together. Not good. Vermillion with a fiver says, what was the play on the Bills? Would you call a timeout in play and after that didn't tackle the quarterback and just stop on that 4th and 17? What? They called a timeout beforehand. Yeah, they called one right before the 4th down. And then, yeah, you're talking about the guy who was running after. I thought he was getting by that Chiefs player. I don't know if he then just tried to do a spin move and it didn't work out. And he's going to run back. Is going to get to the 25 to around the 26. Oh, nope, still pushing forward to around the 30. Never mind, the rugby scrum is going to push him to around the 31. There's a 53-yard attempt. Well, hey, you just set a record, right? All right, Lawrence just threw an incomplete. Then he scrambled again for 5 yards. All right. And they just called their last timeout. Oh, boy. It's getting close. Dude, Jaguars better pray. They better pray. Ugh. All right. Also, Cherokee, loan me some of your blood pressure meds, right? Right? All right, so now 11:21 left to go in this ball game. Ball's on the 31. And just pump faking all the time. Allen's going to run to the 35 and slide to the 38. Nice pick up around 7 yards. Well, Matt, if our Dodgers make me imagine a world where Cowboys aren't capped, Jerry isn't smart enough to build a team, but he sure be able to spend well. This is true. Very, very true. All right, so the Jaguars on 3rd down, right? And they don't have any more times out. Asteroid tier possible, the Jags will just field goal. That's what I'm thinking. You know, if they field goal it, and then that will be that. And going to overtime. All right, exactly. And now, 2nd and 4 after the gain of 6 there from Allen. 10:40 to go in this ball game. Hand off here to Cook, who's going to try the right side and is going to get very close to a 1st down there. I think he's going to be about a half yard shy. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Kate with a fire. Bills, please don't let us lose. A win is the only good thing that will happen to me today. Today was a bad day at work. I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope the rest of the day gets better. So now 3rd and 1, 10:17 to go. And a little tush push. I think he just got over the pile. It's close, though. They're going to get a 1st down. It was freaking close. Let's go. She said, I got my reaction video out, got a lot of my frustration out. I'm going to get more frustration out when I do the postgame. Familiar with a fire yesterday in the Seahawks and Commanders game? Yep, every primetime game. Every single Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and eventually Saturday. Ben Matura, Panthers fan here. Tough game earlier. GG's. Jeff with a fire. Commercials were assigned the orange glove on the sideline when I worked in the NFL TV once. Advice, don't let anyone know what you do. Look it up. All right, so from the 41, handoff here, and Cook with a big run. He's going to get to the 50, gets to the outside to the 45 of Kansas City. 1st down. Dominic with Taryn. I'm taking my first vacation I've been on in 10 years. Was on the road when the game started. Thought all was lost until I saw your broadcast in the stream. Hey, I got you, Dominic. Safe driving, and I hope you enjoy the ever-living crap out of your vacation. Let's go. Mike O'Tara, I told you would remember my name when the Panthers beat the Bills. Turns out I was 1 game ahead. You love your content. Hope crap gets healthy but keeps pounding. Brave to fire. If the Bills somehow lose this, does that mean the Chiefs, they can finally beat the Chiefs in the postseason? Exactly, right? Just switch it off there. 9 minutes left to go in this ball game from the 45-yard line of the Chiefs. Cook gets the ball again, gets to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. All right, so field goal's good, so Little got it. So it's 23-23 with 16 seconds left. I think this is going to go into overtime. And going overtime. Vermillion with a fire. Looking at how the games have been so far, I think the Seahawks Commanders game close or blowout still. I don't know if it'll be a blowout. I just worry about the Commanders defense, and they don't have Scary Terry. So I think the Seahawks should be able to win that game. The Drunk with the Fire here in Jacksonville, Florida, and the company I work for is helping with the disaster relief in Jamaica. Happy to hear you're going to help too. We already did on Thursday. We'll be doing some more as well. Good on you and the company. Appreciate the hell out of you. And Allen gets sacked. He falls awkwardly, too, to the 49 under a ton of pressure, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. A whole lot of nothing going on there. And so the Bills getting stuffed a little bit there on offense. And let's see what we got. Can they convert on 3rd down? Okay. Let me put this here. Give me 2 seconds. this just not going to work? Cool. Love when this just craps the bed. Jared to Raiders have all 3 timeouts. Maybe they got some magic. And now takes the snap. Allen is going to run again. And nope, trying to throw. Avoids 2 sacks and can't avoid the second one. He's going to be sacked again. Damn. Can't do, oh, hold on. I got to go upstairs real quick. I got to run upstairs because the cat's eating dog food. I hear it already. Hold on. Is he 4th down? They're going to be kicking this away. Hey! Don't you be eating that dog food. Nice try, you monster. I heard it, you monster. All right, back in time for the punting unit. I heard her. 4th and 18, 6:53 to go in this ball game, and the kick is away. And calling for a fair catch at the 14. Tour, I'm disappointed Denny Hamlin didn't win. Tour, Tom never got the brew out. No, we had the one. We had the one beer, and that was it. Asteroid Fire. So the question is for everyone here, currently in a predicament with fantasy, start Daniels or Brissett. I honestly might lean Brissett, to be honest with you. Spyro Cat. C for the D. Yes. Nebula, little monster. Adorable, but also a little monster. Okay. Bird with a tenor. Gato just wants some of that good stuff. Oh, they got plenty of good food. Trust me. O'Malley to fire. Main difference between Cowboys and Dodgers. Dodgers are smart and rich, but Jerry could certainly buy a Super Bowl if there was no cap. Oh, yeah. I wonder if they still have Micah Parsons. Or if he'd say, nah, I don't need this Micah Parsons guy. I don't need him. All right, we're still on commercial, so you're not missing anything right now. Oh, okay. So I was wondering this. So there's people who were asking about it in the chat. I was confused. All right, so I went back and I found this play. All right, there we go. Now I'm not muted. So this play here on 4th and 17, it looks like Bosa just gives up on this, right? I know, no, I got you. I got you back with the sound, right? We should be good now? Blah, blah, blah. So I didn't realize it wasn't an offensive lineman. It was Travis Kelce. So Bosa goes in and has a free shot here, but then he's worried about Kelce. So here, he couldn't just run after Mahomes and bring him down, but he's worried about Kelce, who's the open tight end here. So he turns around and then goes, oh, let me go get him. Oh, wait, no. Now let me go after Mahomes. So it's just a dumb play for Bosa. I don't know what his assignment was on that. If he was supposed to be going after... Apparently Packers scored a touchdown. No, they didn't. But anyway, so that's because I thought he was just getting blocked by an O lineman. And I was like, that one was weird. But nope, he was worried about the tight end. Still a bad play by Bosa, but... let's see. Lucky with a 5. For some reason, Tom, I can see your cat having a British accent if she talked back to you. I could see it. I could definitely see it. Raiders fire. Well, not nutritionally good for cats, so they're okay until they start barking, right? Exactly. Rachel Tour, I'm stressed out, Tom. Mm-hmm. All right, so now, ball's inside the 15 at the 13. And handoff here is going to be breaking a tackle as Kareem Hunt is going to get up to around the 20. That's going to pick up about 7 yards. Related fire, I think the Chiefs would go for 2, or they just go for overtime. I think they just go for overtime, to be honest with you. I could be wrong, but... And if our thoughts on the Jair trade, I have no thoughts. He's been a healthy scratch for 4 games. I don't think he's going to do a whole lot. So, yeah. Favorite midseason trade so far? I don't know if I have a favorite midseason trade. I think they've all been pretty lackluster. Pixel Tour, Jaguars, Raiders going in overtime, 23-23. Alex Tour had Jordan Fantasy and Kamara, sad and woe. Tour, Golden did not get his first touchdown. Savion Williams had his first fumble, though. That's something. And going to get nothing there. Kareem Hunt gets maybe half a yard, but hold on. We got laundry. Jair's barely even played. No. It's going to be on the Chiefs. They're going to get him for holding there. And so that's going to back him on up to 7. All right, let's put this here. Oh, dude, yeah. Blue Jays fans ought to be down bad, man. It was a great series, but Dial to our cat and dogs names. Cats are Nova and Nebula, and dogs are Sinclair and Moose slash Dash. Dash is his like real name, but I just call him Moosey. I just call him Moosey. All right, so let's see what we got here. Time check, 5:47, 46, 45, 44, 5:43, 42, 41, 5:40 to go in the fourth. Ball's now on their own 11. Takes the snap, and Mahomes has time. Fires and dumps it off to Kelsey, who's going to get across the 20 and is going to pick up the first down. Picks up about 13 yards there. First down. Asteroid refs and Chiefs having relationship issues again. That's what it looks like. Apex with a 10. Tom, bad play calling. O-line missing assignments, laying pressure through. Drop passes and defense falling apart. Did I describe the Lions or the Packers? Yes. DF, can we raid King Jamie? Well, we do raids at halftime, and I'm 99% sure we've already raided him like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, I think. We'll see if he's around Sunday Night Football, if there's other people we have not raided. All right, so now handoff here, and a whole lot of nothing. Gets stuffed. 4:54 to go. Going to bring up second down. The Jaguars actually win? Did they? I think they're still at a overtime, aren't they? Yeah, they're still in OT. 9:50 to go. They got time. We have over 7,000 people in here. Appreciate the hell out of you. Oh, it was a 54-yard return. Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay. Let's go. 2nd and 10. 4:43 to go in this game. Hold on. They're pulling one of the Chiefs linemen. McKay, appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who was that? Swamatea? He was injured on that play, so he was running off to the sideline. So 4:43 to go. It is 2nd and 10. And the Bills defense looking confused again. They're getting set very, very late. They look all out of sorts right now. And yeah, I don't know if they called a timeout because that looked messy. That's not the first time that has happened too. Yeah, Buffalo called another timeout. Baxter, can you raid the Cowboys for Diggs? No, thank you. No, thank you. So now the Bills are down to 1 timeout. Again, that's the second time since we've been streaming this game, this defense has looked all out of sorts. So I don't know what the hell that was. Raiders giving up fast? Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, they're doing a little picture-in-picture commercial here. Oh, yeah, they're at, the 32-yard line here for... Yeah, they're doing all right. M-Dog with a 5er. Tom needs to be our therapist and explain why we should or shouldn't fire Matt LaFleur. His play calling was bad, man. The 4th and 8, he came out, his press conference, I was watching it as soon as that happened, and he was getting, he was just like, yeah, that's a bad play call, which it is. It is. But I don't know who you replace him with right now. So, Suamatea? Okay, Suamatea. Gotcha, Z. Thank you for the phonetics. Sets up a screen, bounces off his helmet, incomplete. 4:27 to go. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Oh, yeah, discipline issues, missed field goals, bad turnovers. It was rough. It was a complete loss. And McKinney did do well. They hit him right in the helmet. Not a whole lot there. All right, so now let's see what they got dialed up on 3rd down. Let me see here. Okay. Boom. Sorry, I just needed to check one thing. All right, ball is on their own 23 now. And deep drop back. Gets hit as he throws. Lets it go, and it's going to be intercepted. It's picked at the 35, and the Bills, they needed a turnover, and they got one. And Mahomes throws an interception. That's a big, big play for this Bills defense. They were looking not so great. And now, yeah, hit as he throws. Throws into double coverage. Not a good decision there. And not the best throw. JB saying, Brady on the Chiefs losing, so they say 3rd in the AFC West. Chiefs out of the playoffs. Please, NFL gods, and my life is yours. It will be yours. It will be yours. All right, so a pick for Mahomes. And that's his first of the night. 14 for... He hasn't even completed 50% of his passes. 14 for 30, 232 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. He's gotten sacked 3 times as well. All right, 4:18 to go, and Buffalo, a touchdown here would make a difference, but they're all the way on their side of the field, so they're on their own 33. And Chiefs have all 3 timeouts. You got the 2-minute warning and 4:18 to go. So there's plenty of time. Hand off to James Cook. They're going to start bleeding some clock. Gets about 2 yards, and that is about it. Sean, if I have time here, Packers need a new head coach. Can I introduce you to mint condition McDaniel? No, I'm okay, though. Thank you, though. Thank you. Joshua to a Suamatia. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, Jaguars are at the 1-yard line for the Raiders. There you go. Oh, is Hairston? There you go. Well, if I imagine the Cowboys no salary cap, Dodgers have a terrible manager who doesn't know how to handle his pitching staff. Jerry could spend to a Super Bowl. He could do it. But we have a salary cap. Bears-Bengals was insane. 3:37 left to go in this ball game. Allen takes the snap out of shotgun, fires. That's going to be caught by Kincaid, who's going to get a first down or very close to it. Depends on where they spot him. Yup, they're saying it's a first down, and the clock keeps rolling. So that is a very big play for the Bills because they're going to burn clock. They get a new set of downs. Nicely done. Yep, that's a first down. 3rd down at the 1 for the Jaguars. Let's see if they can just punch it in and end that game because they kick a field goal. It is not done. Okay, so 3:01 left to go in the 4th. Yeah, that's true. Skidder, that is very, very true. 2:55 to go in this ball game. Allen under center with a back in the backfield. It is Cook. Takes the snap. Hand off to Cook, who has a nice lane. He's going to get around to midfield. Picks up around 6 yards there, and that is going to bring up 2nd down. And the Chiefs are going to call their first time out. Burns, he had said this 4 times. It's like the NWO is just too sweet. Whoop, whoop. And that is their first time out. Another first down here even would be great for Buffalo right now. Bit by bit. 2:45 to go in this ball game. Yes, Maya did go. This was our first regular season game. It's because we didn't go together. That's what happened. All right, 2:45, 2nd and 4. Jaguars 4th and goal on the 1. Oh, man. Oh, no. Are they going for it? Oh, boy, oh, boy. Jags call a timeout. Oh, if they can't get a yard, man. That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. Yeah, it seems like baseball needs a cap and also a floor as well. Touchdown would, yeah, it's well, they've changed things over the years. And now handoff here, and Cook is going to get to the 49, gets about 2 yards, 2:39 to go, and their 2nd timeout. There you go, Caleb Williams. Maybe he should be a wide receiver. Benjamin, how big of a win is this for the Bills? I mean, they do it every single regular season they play them, but their defense has played better. You know, it wasn't perfect, but they got pressure after Mahomes. They got an interception, so, you know. Nice Cook and Fire. Not a Packers fan. I think I speak for them when I say maybe Maya shouldn't go to another game. I mean, she's 0-1 at the moment. Here's what people are saying. Oh, when she comes home, that's what I'm going to tell her. And be like, people are saying. I don't know, man. People are saying. All right, let's put this here. 3rd and 3, 2:39 to go in this ball game. They get a first down here. The game's not over, but it goes a long way. Long, long way. Oh, no, she went with some friends. Jags win, Lawrence TD. There you go, Jaguars. Making it a lot more difficult than you needed to, but there you go. Used to go to an away game to confirm. Exactly. There we go. All right, 3rd and 3. Allen dumps it off to Cook, who gets a first down to the 40 and slides inbounds at the 37. Smart play there by Cook. 2:31 to go, and the Chiefs are going to have to blow their last time out. Jack Stewart just tuned in. Highlights, Mahomes just threw an interception. Bills scored Dalton Kincaid on their first drive, then Rashee Rice, then a field goal by Butker, Ty Johnson touchdown, Josh Allen touchdown, Josh Allen another touchdown, Harrison Butker field goal, and Kareem Hunt got a 2-yard touchdown, but that's where we're at right now. But Mahomes threw that interception on his last drive, and that is where we're currently at. All right, let's put this here. Yeah, smart football. No timeouts remaining. 2:31 left to go in this game. And unless something crazy happens, I should be able to finally just record both of them. Have a nice day. Let's go. Oh, yeah, no worries, Philip, on that play before. Yeah, I was confused by it, too. I was like, well, I don't know why he just didn't run after him. But, yeah, he was worried about the tight end. He was worried about Kelsey because if Kelsey was wide open. But then he was like, oh, never mind. Now I'm going to run. 2:31 to go, and ball's on the 38. And Allen, handoff here for Cook, is going to get about a yard. And they're going to run this down to the 2-minute warning. I won't be streaming Cena's last match now, man. No. All right, so they're 2-minute warning. Let's go. Thomas to fire. Rough weekend, really rough. How's football been today? Sorry about the Packers. Great earlier reaction vid. Yeah, it was a tough day for the Packers. Their offense was poo-poo caca. So it was not very good. But sorry that I had a rough weekend. I hope that things get better. I hope they do. All right, 2-minute warning. We are awaiting. All right, so let's put this here. All right, going to commercial. Let burn with a tour scripter. Have fun with the NFC North, right? Right? It's just nuts, man. It's nuts. At least the Jaguars were able to get a touchdown. That's something at least. Okay. Sounds like nervousness and anxiety you are facing when the Packers, what we Vikings fans went through with Cousins last year. Dude, and that's the thing. Like, Love had a really bad game. Don't get me wrong. But, like, there were so many things that went wrong. Laundry count is accepted penalties. Accepted penalties. Okay. Okay. Boom. Jared, they forgot about the new OT rules. Yeah, no, they don't win, the Jaguars, right? Because, they scored a touchdown, but the Raiders now have a shot, right? Caesar, they firehouse concert in Denver and Bears. I'll let you know. I'm going on Friday. I'll be there on Friday. Dude, they had a 50-yard return for the Raiders. Didn't the Jaguars just do that too? Oh, God. Nigel Tour. Any expected moves? I would hope for some CB depth. But, I might need a tight end now. Yeah, it was a 51-yard return. Bowers is having one hell of a game, huh? What's he? 9 for 110 and 2 touchdowns? Okay. Colts after a loss? Dude, they just turned the ball over way too many times. So, Lions, the Packers, the Colts, they'll be falling in the power rankings. They will. Yeah, 10 for 1. Bowers, one hell of a return game, man. Holy cow. Oh, we gotta see more commercials. Can we just get back to the game, please? Please, I beg of you. Nope, we need more. The Cardinals suck. I think they're limited. I mean, again, you're missing your top running back too. But yeah, I think they're just kind of like an okay team. Jacoby Brissett makes that offense operate better though than Kyler Murray, so that's kind of a problem, unfortunately. Oh yeah, the Eagles will be on the 1 seed now. Yeah, and they didn't have to do anything. They had the 2 really impressive wins. Yeah, they're probably gonna be number 1, I would imagine. We'll see. No, the Eagles are number 1 in the NFC right now. All right. Let's see. 2nd and 9. A first down will end this ball game. Ball's inside the 40 of Kansas City. Handoff to Cook, who's going to fight forward. They're just pushing that pile, and he's still going. Now they're blowing it dead. He gets about 3 yards there, and that is about it. The advertisers. Of course. All right, 1:43 to go in this ball game. Again, no stopping the clock here for Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. 3rd and 7. Matt with a tour. Potentially Patriots number 1 on power rankings. They probably won't be number 1. It probably won't be. It might be Philadelphia. But again, we'll see. Page is still hanging out there, though. They didn't really have that great half. 1:21 to go in this ball game. 3rd and 7. They're just bleeding as much clock as possible. Looks like they're going to call timeout at this point. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Timeout. 1:11 left to go. And the Bills call their final timeout. Okay. Alex Tour, what would Seahawks need to make number 1? I don't know. I have to check everything. If they blow out the Commanders, it'll definitely help. Nick would find I didn't watch too much of the game. What happened to the Packers? They suck, get unlucky. The offense was absolute garbage. Play calling was bad, penalties, turnovers, and they couldn't stop the run on defense. Robert Turner, Broncos number 1 on the power rankings, right? I don't know. You got to give me some time. Can I wait for all the games to be over? Can we do that? Probably not going to be number 1, but they're going to be up there. But if our game ain't over, the Bears and Bengals have anything to say. Also true. Also true. Raiders at the Jaguars 23. That game that just hit the 2-minute warning in overtime. All right, 111. I know what they two are top coaches on the hot seat after this week. It's McDaniels. Yeah, it's the Dolphins. Astro Tour Titans fans fuming at ownership for firing Vrabel. All right, now 111 to go. Hand off to Cook again, who is going to get about 2 yards. So the Chiefs will get the ball back. It will be about like 20 seconds left, give or take. We're under a minute to go. And so they'll bring out the punting unit. They're probably going to take a delay of game, I would imagine. I don't think they're going to send out any field goal unit. They're at KC's 35. You just run a risk, because if you miss that field goal, then they're going to get pretty decent starting field position. So that's going to be a problem. So let's see what they decide to do here. All right, so 10 seconds left on the play clock. All right, so they are bringing out Matt Prater. If Prater hits this, the game's over. So 3, 2, 1. The snap. It's up. Whoa! It doinked it. It's no good. What did we just say? Oh, it doinks off the right upright. Oh, no. And the Chiefs are going to get it back with 22 seconds left. O'Malley, bright side, going to Dallas Card Show. Ooh, an Ohtani one. There you go. His value will be on high. I think so. After that win, it's a doink off the right upright. We got over 8,000 people in here. We are 700 subs away from 921. Feel free to like and subscribe. The show is free. Great starting field position here with no timeouts at the 42. And now Mahomes fires, caught sideline at the 40. Xavier Worthy. Bye tour 22 is the next 13 seconds. 17 seconds left. Oh no. Oh no, Buffalo. Again, note that was a great throw by Mahomes. Holy God, that was a really good throw. 17 seconds left. It is 1st and 10. Again, no timeouts left for the Chiefs. But that was an 18-yard gain. They're out on the 40-yard line of the Bills. Mahomes in shotgun with a back lined up to his left. And let's see what we got. Takes the snap. And has some time. Throws to the left side. And it's incomplete. 11 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Oxford at 20. Tom, what would you say if Green Bay at the end of the year fired LaFleur and hired Kyle Shanahan? His contract with the 49ers through 2025. I mean, unlike LaFleur, Shanahan has been to multiple Super Bowls. Let me know, how many has he won? I'll wait. I don't think he's getting there. They would have to have an epic collapse for them to fire him, to be honest with you. I just don't think the org is going to do it. Oh, no, Tara Bill should never been on their kicker when the chips are down. Kick with a 5. I'm happy with the field goal call. What is 10 yards for the Chiefs? We'll see. 11 seconds to go. Mahomes, low snap. Able to corral it, though. And firing towards the end zone. And it's incomplete. 3 seconds to go. Oh, it's tipped. And it was hovering for a second. Was looking for Thornton. And this should be the final play, barring a defensive penalty. It's actually a really good throw by Mahomes, but it gets broken up. Nicely done by that Bills secondary. Nicely done breaking that ball up. That was a good ball. He put it right where it needed to be. Here we go. Final play for the Chiefs. It is 3rd and 10. 3 seconds remaining in this ball game. Josh Allen just sits on the sideline waiting and looking. 3 seconds on the play clock. They snap the ball. Here we go. Mahomes firing. Going deep towards the end zone. It's not going to make it, and it gets batted down. The Bills are going to win. They survive. That's your final. Woo! Asteroid Tour, Raiders at Jags 3, 24 seconds left. Everybody's making it interesting right now. The Bills get their patented regular season win over Kansas City. That was close. That was close. Exactly. Wait till January. Sam with 10 memberships. Boop. Congrats, Sam. Getting that big time win. The Bills needed it. Oh, yeah, exactly. Now do this in the playoffs. That's it. Jaster, Seahawks up next. Yes, they are. They most certainly are. Yeah, I mean, it didn't even reach the end zone. It was right around the 5-yard line. Yeah, it just gets batted down. Nothing there. Nothing at all. Mahomes takes off his helmet. Damn. Damn. Oh my God, the Raiders got a touchdown. Do the Raiders go for 2? Do the Raiders go for 2? Oh, are they're going for 2? Oh, I really want this game to switch over so bad. So bad. They're going for 2. The Raiders are trying to beat the Jaguars. There's 16 seconds left in overtime. They're down by 1, 30-29. Oh my God. It's on Fox. I don't know if it's on my Fox station. Let's see. I don't know. This show, Tira, cast some of your heart bets too? Absolutely. No, it's not on. Damn. Asteroid Tira didn't complete 50% of his passes either. Nope. He did not. Okay, let me put this here. Oh, man. That's insane. That's wild. Oxford Terror. Okay, yes, Kyle Shanahan has won 8 Super Bowls, but LaFleur hasn't even been to a Super Bowl, and also Shanahan has beaten LaFleur in the playoffs multiple times. It is true. He has beaten him in the playoffs multiple times. Yeah, no, I don't think that they're going to do that. Again, I'm just going to tell you straight up. There would have to be an epic collapse. An epic collapse for them to fire LaFleur. It's just not happening. Brock Bowers, 3 touchdowns. Let's go. Let's go. It's on Red Zone. I don't know if I bought Red Zone. Hold on. What is let's see. They failed? They failed the 2-point. Raiders and Jaguars go into OT. Raiders score and fail 2-point conversion. Sebastian Tua, Broncos top 3 in power rankings. Alex, Brock Bowers, give me a 50 burger in fantasy. I'll take that. And fail 2-point conversion. Oh my God, that's pretty bad. Hanzo Tua, epic collapse. Good thing it's not the Mets. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. Next quick, Raiders. The autumn wind. It is doing something right now, and it's not doing anything good. Oh, that's a brutal way to freaking lose a game, man. Holy cow. Commanders roster. It hit him in the face. Great. 10 shoot to foul. That game was very stressful. The Bills got it done. Let's go, Bills. Just got to do it again in January. That is the hope, but big win for them today. Seahawks roster. Yeah, Vegas, they were playing in Vegas, right? That's tough. Batted down with the line is tough. That's tough. Justify Perna Cursewheel still undefeated. It cursed the Colts. You ain't wrong. Oh my God, I just watched it. They batted it down at the line. That's bad, man. That Pete Carroll just has his hands on his heads. On his heads. He has 2. It's just... Oh, that's tough. Jaguars get away with 1. Good God. Good God. William Materials of the Pack did not play the Blood Demon. They did not. Alex Turner, Raiders saw the Packers Cowboys. Didn't want a tie. Very fair. Very, very, very fair. Holy cow, man. All right. Well, we got Sunday Night Football left on the docket, folks. I appreciate the hell out of you. I'm going to have time to record the Packers postgame, so that'll come out at some point later this evening. I'll be back a little less than an hour. Jasper, a Seahawks fan. I was never high on Geno. Listen, he was able to do some stuff at least. When you guys had an atrocious offensive line. So... All right, folks, I'll see you in a little bit. I'm going to go record. I'll see you in a little bit for Sunday Night Football. Appreciate the hell out of you. Aren't sure I need Dak to poop the bed in order to win fantasy. Eat something if we have time. But, folks, thank you so much for watching. See See you in a little bit. I'm Tom Grossi. And as always, go Pack, go. Let's go!